All right, welcome to the stream, everyone. This is a little different stream today. I've changed up a lot of the setup. I've changed up really a lot of the visuals for this stream. So welcome. I hope you guys enjoy it. And, you know, it's not quite the weekend yet, but still, I appreciate you guys being here tonight. As you can see, we already did pull the Omnimon earlier. My wife and I wanted to open a case, just the two of us, and my wife was, behold, the lucky one. That being said, I will still continue opening a bunch of boxes for your entertainment tonight. Let's see what we can pull, because there are a lot of good pulls coming up. We've opened up 3 of these babies already. Shine Greymon Runemo is one of the most popular cards in this set as well, and it's one of the chase cards. I'm currently chasing for the Omnimon Zord defeat, and we did get a silver. Let's see if we can get any others. We have 2 cases to go. With that, let's begin. Let's see here. Okay, I need to make sure I put my alt arts in the right spot. Box number 1. Okay, here we go. You guys know me, I'm a heathen with scissors, but I find scissors kind of the most relaxing way to do it. We'll be listening to some chill Digimon music. Feel free to ask anything in chat, because, yeah, that's just what we're going to be doing. Kind of excited for the set, but at the same time kind of disappointed with the set's release schedule, mainly because we will have BT13 in literally 1 month. So with 1 month to go, I will actually be jumping ahead to the BT13 set review very shortly, and we'll go from there. Bradley Barba, thank you for joining the stream. I hope the audio sounds well. Wanting to try some new things for the stream, so we'll see what happens. Keenan Cryer for our box topper. And for the first time, I'm using studio mode. It feels a little foreign to me. This is a little weird, and there are reasons why I don't stream, as you may have noticed in the last stream I did. And we're not going to go through the card by card one by one. We're just going to do a little 2 from the back, flip, and then Chaos Gallant, Zigurumon. The silver cards pulled in the promo packs? The silver packs only have the variants of the Tamers as box toppers. There is a small slim chance for a Omnimon Zord defeat. Hey Satori, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. We got Falco and Cherubi. Again, we've got 24 boxes to go through, so the goal here isn't to kind of dilly-dally on the cards themselves. We are going for speed and trying to see what we have in total pulls. Satori here, one of our moderators, is actually wanting to get some Kazuamons from me, so we'll see if we can up our luck and see if we can actually get those, because so far I've only pulled 1 out of a case. And you can see we're getting a little faster too on these. Nothing here. I think we got something here. We'll see. Curia and an Omnimon Alter S. I also won't be recording anything today, so recording like my polls in any particular order, because like I said, I want to get this speed opening done. Correct. We are not getting the Rising Wind until shortly after BT13. Originally, they were slated to release it as our next release set, but then they pushed it back because there was a lot of complaints on the set release itself. So, personally, I would have rather waited, see if they would have given us different reprints, because our metas are drastically different. Medieval Gallantmon. Personally, I think our metas are very different, and we also do best of 3, so it does change how we feel about the meta. Ooh, this might be an alt art. Gold Beedramon? Nope, just a Cherubi. Kind of disappointed that Cherubimon did not get an alt art for this set. I would have loved for that to happen. Ameno Ohabare. Sweet. We got that. And a Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon's actually really decent in this set, too. Agreed. I think that Bandai's transparency with us has been a little on the low end lately, and it would have been nice for them to give us a little bit more of a heads up on certain cards and bans and restrictions. Crescarurumon. That's 4 hits so far. And in this set, you have a chance to get 3 alt arts. If you happen to pull a regular art secret, it's an extra hit. Because so far, we've been getting a lot of extra secret rares. Michael Luong, thanks for the subscribe. Appreciate it. Amino Ohabari, and an Alt Art Falcomon. That is my 4th one. That's awesome. I'll be holding on to my Ravemons until probably after BT13 when Ravemon gets full power, because then those rookies will go up and spike. Right now, they're currently a little low on the $10 end, but honestly, I'm not surprised. Keenan and Gaiomon. Keeping it chill again, like I mentioned. It's not quite the weekend. I wish it kind of was, because there's so much work to do. What is your favorite card in this set? Rise? The Terriermon Assistant is actually really cute for the alt art. I've opened like 2 or 3 of those already. I think one of the coolest things about Digimon is answering the surveys for possible support. I agree to some degree. My only problem with it is that the support comes very late. And what we are missing right now is a lot of more decks than just Greymon and Agumon. Ooh, alt art Crescarurumon. Galmon support would be amazing. I think that they should introduce more option cards. I do think that they've limited bounce quite a bit, though. The bounce effects are always level restricted, and I kind of wish that they weren't level restricted. I don't know. Blue in general just feels weak in terms of defensive. It's very memory efficient, but still, I don't think it's great for defense. Keenan Crier. Gold Vidramon. That's our 3rd one. And just like that, we already popped out 3 alternate arts. The question now is, are we going to get anything that like a secret? The main issue now is with a lot of this set, if you're paying $70 for a box, very likely, unless your alt arts are going to be the secrets or you hit a ghost, is it kind of not worth it. Shadow Serafi and Mach Galgamon. At this point, we're kind of looking for one more SR hit, and then we're also looking for a secret if possible. Hey, ShadowFan115. Thanks for joining the stream. Wish me luck on my half case in about a week's time. Yeah. Amino Ahabari and Metal Greymon. I'm kind of wanting to try Ravemon this set, but I feel like I just flail around with it until BT13. That's the thing. A lot of these decks don't introduce a lot of the best support until later. We got Dark Knightmon and Blitz Greymon. That's our last SR. So assuming that there's nothing else in this set, in this box, we might hit one more SR. Yeah, we hit one more SR. And if we're lucky, another secret. When my friend came back to the game after so long, he was shocked Hammerspark wasn't broken anymore. It's not. It's a net -1. So it's always rough when you play it. I know a lot of players who were playing Metal Garurumon were using it. The issue I had with it was it's a loss of a card when you play it. Therefore, you don't get to trigger your Promoware Garurumon. Now, the thing about Promoware Garurumon is that at this point, it doesn't matter. Because Promoware Garurumon is restricted. Hey, we got the Kazuamon! Let's go! And that's it. That should be it for this particular box. The EX set ratios are always weird. Yeah, the Gold Vidramon's nice. I really like it. Agumon Expert and Yamato and Taichi Yagami. Or Yagami Taichi? My bad. And last pack. Not expecting anything. Rise. And Terriermon Assistant. So yeah. Box overall value, your Kazuas right now are supposedly $16, $20. I disagree with that assessment. I think that it'll be more like a $10, maybe $12 card. It's not a 4 of, and Sakuyamon Tribal isn't that great. So honestly, I think this will take some time. I think Sakuyamon Tribal could be good though in the future. And like that, we have been streaming for, oh god, how long has it been? It has been 14 minutes. I can go through a box in roughly 14 minutes. That's pretty good time. Hey, Josh Hepner. Welcome, welcome. The problem is, for me also, it's the fact that Greymon has so much support in all these sets. We have had an Agumon or Greymon in every core set since BT1. And because of that, I don't know whether it'll slow down. I think that there are a lot of support cards for Greymon, and don't get me wrong, like I love Greymon as an archetype. Even Brigadiermon is a war gray with guns. We got Mach, and we've got Dark Knight. Anyone tried Kazuhamon with promo Boutmon? I don't really see why you would do that, because I looked into that one briefly and kept asking myself, what yellow cards am I trying to like bust with this? And I could never really find a good answer to that question. In deck testing with one of my locals here, shoutouts to Dom, we talked about how when you're building a security control deck, you want to either maximize your Digivolution lines or you want to maximize your security threats. And depending on how you build it, the thing with Kazuhamon is you definitely want to try to create a threat to your opponent. You can build wide, which isn't bad. The problem is, how do you get there? Hey, Leonardo, welcome to the stream. Master of Hamsters, I completely agree. Kiria and Gold Vidramon. Looking at Cherubi and Amino Ahabari. I'm glad they did not make this Celestial Blade. Tom, if you're on the stream, welcome. And also at the same time, not Celestial Blade. Let's go! Right, you can do that with the promo Boutmon. I just didn't like it for the fact that, you know, there's so many combos that you can go off of it that feel like maybe this will work. The question becomes also, what option cards are you running with the deck? I mean, I also know that for, you know, the premium Pokemon card game collector items, they had Pikachu as their premium item number 1. Then they did Charizard, and now I think the newest one is Mew. Agreed. I think Agumon is definitely the franchise, even though it wasn't the first. I think the first was Tyranno, if I recall the trivia behind a lot of these. We got Gaiamon, and then we also have another Agumon expert. Matt Ishida and Tai Kamiya into a Rise Gray. Nothing really here. Basically, if you get boxes, you want to try to hit into Shine Gray Ruin modes. You want to find Kazuhamons, because those are always worth it. Waifu tax is still a thing, and the only waifu in this set is Kazuhamon. We got a Gray Knightsmon. A majority of your super rares are probably going to be about $2, if even. Which means if you're going to buy a playset of everything, expect it to be roughly, let's see. I want to say a playset of everything would be like $250 at most. Feels that way right now anyway. I gotta go fast. On that note, I hope you guys have been enjoying the What If series, because it's been really fun coming up with the Olympus 12 Digimon and kind of figuring out, you know, what kind of matches their theme. Marukimon was actually really funny when I thought about it, because it looks like a Garurumon Digimon. So as a result, I based a lot of its effects and stuff with the Garurumon. Victory Greymon. You know, one thing I might test with is a Greymon control variant, utilizing Black War Greymon and Victory Greymon as your top end. It'd be an obnoxious like combo to like delete one or the other. Yeah, we got a Kazuhamon. Let's go. And big shout outs to my wife again for helping out tonight. She's off to the side here on my left. Actually, I'm handing her packs and she's sorting through them. Big help to this, and it definitely helps us with getting things ready for people if they want to buy stuff. Henry and Chaos Gallant, which is funny enough is a rare. What deck am I going to build? There's a lot of stuff you can build with this set. Granted, they're just going to be minor upgrades, but at the same time, it still would be fun to, you know... Oh, it's Go Beedramon, it's just a rare. Speaking of the Olympus 12, will we see joggers between Dawn and Dusk partner Digimon? I was going to do that for the last episode as a kind of like a to close out everything, you know. We got another... Oh, we got the Gray Knightsmon. The Gray Knightsmon alt art. Because I already have the regular one and this is textured. We got Cherubi. We got Amino Ahabari. You know, the fun thing about commentary, also, when it comes to this trading card game, is definitely the fact that it's challenging at times to pronounce certain card names. You've got Ju Chalmon, you've got Lunki Adistocto. Yo, this is really cool. It's the Alter B, and it's the alt art. So if it was a regular art, we would know that there'd be another hit in here. But at this time, I think this one is like... Oh, I think the Grey Knights is only like 5 or 10. It's cheap. A lot of the alt arts in this set are also cheap. The big thing is they look good. I will argue that a lot of the alt arts for this set look really good, and I'm honestly really excited also for Brigadramon in the future, because even though it does look like a War Greymon, okay, I get it. It looks like War Greymon. It has a Gatling gun, kind of like Metal Garurumon X, and it was just really cool. How do I feel about the Silver Alter S? Personally, ugh, gross. Ugh, gross. I hate this card. Okay, number one, guys, I think if you can agree with me that instead of Black Mega Gargomon, it should have been Cherubimon. Cherubimon is infinitely better in this set. My opinion. You don't have to agree. But yes, I do agree that the Silver Alter S feels a little lazy in terms of design. If you're just tuning into the stream, earlier my wife and I were opening a few boxes, and we did indeed open the Silver Alter S.
Sorry.
So, I mean, don't apologize. We need one. And while it's a really good pull, and my wife got really lucky with her pulls because she also got a Ruin mode in the same box that was alt art. So it does replace one of your hits though in the box. Just FYI. Now, moving on. I'm glad Defeat's under $20 as well. It does help that because of the fact that, you know, the thing is it's also not playable. Well, okay, I shouldn't say it's not playable. I should say that it is not played as much. Is it playable? Yes, I do think it's still playable. You can play it in security control decks, and there are a lot of decks that can utilize it. I know that there were some people who were utilizing it in the funny build that was Alter S and, not Alter S, Zwart Defeat with Omnimon X antibody, and they would use the X antibody to kind of go into it, and it was just a meme, you know, just big meme. You got Terriermon Assistant. Oh, we did get a fourth hit. There is the Ruin mode. So because we do get a secret rare that is a regular art, this means that we do get an extra hit. Normally you would get just 3 alt arts and 6 normal super rares, but because we hit a secret, that means we do have an extra hit in this box. Really nice. And that does make up for the box a lot. Yeah, it's basically a redo of the Ghost Omni in some ways, although it's kind of interesting because it is a card that's featured in this specific set, and that's what they typically don't do. They don't do ghosts of a card in the same set. And that is it. That is all we have today for that box. Not quite done with the stream yet, but we are making some progress here. Some pretty good hits. We got another Kazua, so I know people who are wanting to buy stuff, and well, we'll be fine. You can use it in Rave as more of a control card. Personally, I've been looking more into utilizing Shine Greymon Ruin mode in a Ravemon deck just for the memes. There's a lot of... The way I play Digimon, I don't go as try-hard competitive as I used to in the beginning. Mainly because I found it really unfun playing certain decks. And I've told this story before, and I'll probably tell the story again. It's mainly for the fact that if my opponent loses game 1 after 35 minutes of gameplay and we have 10 minutes left, I do not like... I don't feel good. Like, it just doesn't feel good in my mind to, like, win like that. Basically, go in game 2 and, you know, I could slow play it because I'm up a game. Because a lot of people don't want to tie. That's the thing. You don't want to tie. Because that basically means you're not undefeated anymore. Then that was the thing with security control in the beginning onsets of the game. You would always go to time and round. And while you could do it, sometimes it just... comparatively, I would say it's like I'm playing Super Smash Brothers. I am not going to grab the ledge. I will beat you into submission the old-fashioned way. So we got Terrier Assistant. We got a Victory Greymon. And I wish this Digimon got... Even though it's a Greymon, I wish it got more respect. Because it's Victory, you know? But, no. That just not be it. Oh, for sure. In the yellow hybrid format, when Jet Sylphie was at 4, it was obnoxious. I stopped playing competitively after BT5, and I definitely enjoy the more commentary aspects of it, because it's more chill. It's also nice to see, you know, different people playing different, you know, matchups, different deck profiles. You know, there was one deck profile I saw a couple months ago. You know, I thought the player was crazy, and in fact they kind of were, but sometimes you mix cards with certain decks and you think, why would you do that? And you know, you think about it and you're like, okay, I can kind of see why. I'm not going to mention the combo because I was like, what? And I remember Eggman and I were both kind of like, oh no, is this going to cost you the game? And in the end, it did. Let's see, is there any set that you were not a fan of? Any set that has multiple, like, ghost rares and stuff like that, I don't really like it because it just turns into more of a, like, this isn't a collecting set now. It's more of a, like, because I have 4 of everything. I am now a collector player. I enjoy playing. I love analyzing and just seeing, you know, how decks and cards all interact with one another. And I am the type of person who will always try out some weird stuff, like the Metal Garurumon deck. I know that Metal Garurumon isn't something that people want to see right now, but at the same time, with the restriction of promo-ware Garurumon, where do you go from here? Because it's honestly one of those questions of, I like Garurumon as a deck. So if you like a deck, and Bandai comes in with a hammer and slaps you for it, it's like, okay, now what? And that's another thing that I wish Bandai would do more of. They gave you more of a heads up on what was being restricted. I think after they came up with news of the restrictions, I think there were literal days before the restriction list went into effect. DL Scrub, welcome to the stream! BT10 wasn't terrible. I kind of enjoyed it. I laughed when people would be like, wait, you know the actual names of these characters? And I'd be like, yeah, I watched the sub and the dub. So I was like, oh, it's Taiki Kudo! Kazuma? Nice.
What you need?
I was just looking for where the piles of the SRs went.
That way.
Okay, cool. Cool. Falco, Cherubi. Kiyoshiro Higashi Mitarai. Yeah, that's it. Kiyoshiro Higashi Mitarai. Dude has the longest name, like in the entirety of the trading card game. He's got the longest name, which is honestly really surprising. Because you had like Hiro Monokawa, but like, imagine if his name was just Kyo. I mean, that would make more sense to me for some reason. Bam. Dark Knight and Henry Wong and Suchong Wong. But yeah, overall, like, BT10 was an okay set. I think I think there's not a set I don't like, not like. I think for me, it's more of a, if you release stuff in like a month, which is the case of this right now because we have EX4 tomorrow, and then we get literally BT13 in less than a month from tomorrow, and I'm just like, why? Why do we have another set? Can we get like some breathing room here? My wallet is crying. King Drassel. Yo, let's go! It's a Kazuhamon altar. Let's go. Okay. I will need to check which one that is later. Also, if my audio is like weird, let me know, because I want to like make sure that you, the viewer, is having a good experience with audio, as well as, you know, the chill environment of just watching boxes being opened. RIP money. But the things I do for... Yo! A Gaiomon too! This is a really cool alt art. I really like the Gaiomon in this set alt art because of the fact that it has that... I wish they had like a... And this is one of those times where I'm like, Bandai, please release the full art of this, because I would love to like have this as like a mural painting or something. But yeah, it's not worth much, but like it's just a really beautiful looking alt art. Most people typically just hit me up on Discord for stuff, and then I just sell to them there. Like, BT13 is a cool set. Like, I legitimately think that, you know, BT13 is cool. We're getting Royal Knights. We're getting, you know, a new Doru Greymon that can really elevate existing Alphamon, because of the fact that, you know, we only have one Doru Greymon to work with at this point, which means you can't, you know, X-evolve off of it. Granted, okay, Cool Boy is another card that I think should have long been restricted at this point. F in chat if you agree or disagree. Hey, I feel like I opened this identical box earlier. So while Kazuhamon is waifu tax, the rest of these alt arts are like $10 again, so it's like fine. And that's the thing. Like, there are certain cards that, you know, when you see Bandai do restrictions, you're like, okay, like, I get why you restricted this one. Like, promo where Garurumon needed to go, 100%. Grand Kawagamon, I'm in debate on that one. Like, you take away the OTK, but at the same time, it's kind of like, what about the promo Okuamon? You know, that's what loses. The thing is, each card isn't busted alone, but in combination with other cards, it's busted. Oh yeah, the Grand Kawagamon hit was way too late. So like when they hit it out of nowhere for this last restriction list, I thought, this is a little late, but okay. I think another card that I kind of want to see on the restriction list now is... this is a controversial, like, pick, I feel like, but I think Security +1 Greymon is one on the chopping block for me. Like, I would like to see that restricted to 1 for the fact that Greymon players just always get to eat well. They already have ways to get Security Attack +1. You can utilize it through, you know, and it's an inheritable. That's what makes it really easy to play with. Like, if you're trying to protect your Tai Kamiya, then it's like, oh, if it gets deleted by some effect, it's like, oh no. So, not a bad box. I like this. And I gotta do this real quick, so I'm gonna hand this to the wife first, and then I gotta open this box topper real quick. Ah! Digital translator! There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. We're on box number 4. Let's go. In my opinion, restriction lists have nothing to do with the meta, but the Japan meta. I agree. I think that a lot of the restrictions list looks at the meta of Japan more than it does in the English side of things. Don't get me wrong. I think that both sides have sometimes issues with the game. I would say the thing is, Japan is still playing on a best of 1, I believe. And because of that, it's really hard to mix our restriction list if we're not even playing kind of the same format. I'll do that last again. It's fine. Yeah, Beelzemon was one of those decks where I was kind of like, but why? I get you're good, and I am annoyed by it, but like, again, it's one of those like individual cards would be fair on them on their own. Like EX2 Omnimon was very fair and balanced at the time it came out. But it also, I think, restricts card design over time, so there are certain cards that you just have to do away with. X Antibody is probably on everyone's mind as like the biggest mistake that Bandai ever made. But that being said, it was a really fun format. For the 2 formats, it was, you know, really popular. Yo, Ray Ivory, congratulations! I had to open 10 boxes with the wife to get mine. So now I'm opening these on stream, and we'll see if we get a silver Zwart defeat. We got Matt, another Alter S, not bad. Oh, one other thing. I hope you guys have been enjoying the Digimon Seekers stuff that I've been doing. I really disliked that, you know, we only got machine translation versions of the chapters here in America. And even reading them at first without, like, looking at Onekan's translation. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. Big shout-outs to him or her for those translations, because I would not be able to do the Digimon Seekers without their help. But I've been actually getting a lot of voice actors involved with it. We're all starting voice actors trying to figure out what we want to do. And I know that, you know, in the grand scheme of things, fan dubbing is very frowned upon in the voice acting industry. For me, I don't know if I'm actually going to ever go that route at this point. I do find it more fun kind of doing my own thing. And being an engineer does pay the bills. Like 100% does pay the bills. You mean 3 formats, right? Honestly, since there's still best of 1 limit, I mean, they're more worried about OTKs for that. Is the silver defeat a pull from the pack or the box topper? It's from the silver box topper here. It mentions it in the... There's 7 types total here. And so you get either Tai and Matt. You either get Kiriha Nene. God, what's the kid's name for purple? Kireen? I do not remember his name. What is the child's name? The small boy. Purple.
Purple?
Yeah. Keenan. Keenan. Anke? Yeah. Anke-kun. I assumed it was she. But I also did not want to make assumptions. Making assumptions is bad. Very, very bad. And even in engineering. It can be the big difference between, you know, $1,000 or multi-million-dollar failure. It's one of those things. Kun is not limited to gender, so Chan is limited to gender, right? Well, she does an amazing job. I think I bought her Bulba twice at this point. I've like donated to her like cause. Interesting. I've always assumed Chan is gender specific. Aha. Interesting. Anywho, I brought up Digimon Seekers because I do want to see it succeed. I think that there are a lot of great concepts in the show itself. The web novel. I think there's a lot of great concepts to it. And I also think that at the same time, it doesn't have the recognition or the amount of effort put into it. Don't get me wrong, I think the Seiyuu for Gamamon is a great start. But having only one person voice, I think can be difficult. Because even when I was doing it for the first couple of chapters, it got to the point where I was like, oh, Hatsume-chan.
I have to bring my voice up here now, and I don't sound anything like a girl. Oh crap.
I'm like, no, not this. Oh, we got another Ravemon. Oh my god, this is like my 5th Ravemon. Babe, we're partying tonight.
What?
Ravemon, he's raving like a beast.
Ah!
Quiet, you DL scrub. Not on point. I also have no idea. Okay, so I'm using a Yeti microphone for the stream today. It's a little different than what I normally do. Altar crest. Oh, you're right. It's a Falcomon. I'm silly. Silly
It's
me.
still brave tonight, I feel like.
It becomes a rave later.
Well, we store cards.
Yes. Imagine. I mean, when you look at this, I'm like, okay, Falcomon is literally like, I'm a ninja. Datebayo. Alright, we got Henry and we got Chaos Gallant. Every case we pulled had exactly 2 of every alt art and box toppers. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen an alt Ravemon yet. Which kind of scares me. My friend who opened 2 cases got only 1 Ravemon out of 2 cases. Which is kind of surprising to me. Hey, that's like our 4th gold Veedramon. Hey Satori, if you're still here, let me know if you want gold Veedramons. Neo Kaplan, I believe, is also the voice of Madara and Naruto is the voice of Hawkmon. I thought it would have been interesting if he was also the voice of Falcomon. Sometimes there are voice actors that you see that you're like, is it really? Man, that is good to know. Which also kind of sucks, because I need to pick up my playsets before BT13 drops in literally less than a month when it's going to skyrocket in value. Because that's really what happens. Hey! A 4th hit Shine Greymon, let's go! I'm pretty sure this is my... I actually don't know. I think we have 5 or... I know we have 3 alt arts. We might have 4 regular arts right now. Hey, Guapo. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying your day. I saw your excitement, DL Scrub. How many boxes now? So with the wife, we've opened 10, and so far by my lonesome self on stream, I have opened... Well, I'm not by myself. My wife is here helping me sort. I have opened 4. So we're doing about 4... We're making good time. Bottom line, we're making good time. That's the other thing. I know a lot of people who want to buy into Ruin mode right now. The thing about it is... Our metas are, again, so different. And at the same time, I fear, and this is one of my biggest fears right now, I don't know if Bandai is going to, come out with some restriction list, 2 weeks before BT13 officially drops, or even after BT13 drops, and then is like, oh yeah, by the way, you remember those Marcus Daemons from BT12 you were really excited to play? Yeah, we're limiting BT12 Marcus Daemon to 1. And then it's like, what the heck, dude? Like, I literally just spent money on these Ruin modes. Like, now what? Yeah, we're not going to talk about what just happened here. Everything is okay. We know, like, something with Shine Greymon is going to get hit. We just don't know what. Everybody wants Marcus to be the one that gets hit. Realistically, I think that would be bad. Like, really, really bad. Alt Blitz Greymon. I don't even know. Like, what kind of voice would I use for Blitz Greymon? Blitz Greymon. Blitz Cannon. Hey, Ryan Brewer. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Satori. I appreciate it. I'm lactose intolerant, so yeah, butter is bad for me. This is a regular art. I also do like that in future sets in BT14, we're getting a star in the bottom right-hand corner that indicates to you whether it is an alt art or not. So now you don't have to guess anymore and play the game, is this an alt art? I know a lot of people who struggle with that. I am really the cheesy twin, yes. Yeah, there are a lot of voices I do want to try for the upcoming Digimon Seekers reads. Some of them are more fun than others. If you are up to speed, the last episode that I did for Chuchumon, I based his voice off of Rabeto from Futurama. You know, the stabby robot. Yeah! Cha! Omnimon, get him! Alter S. Oh, and then Domimon's just derpy as heck, so I went with no good, no good. We will get training cards eventually, though. That's a good thing. Okay.
Do you require assistance over
I
there?
do not. I am fine, my dear.
Okay.
I just needed to push down the trash. I am excited for Futurama. There's so much like stuff that's coming out right now that I'm like behind on. I know Secret Invasions just dropped on Disney Plus. We get Amelia Clark as a Skrull. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. But yeah, there's so many things that I'm like, I don't know what's on the chopping block for Rise. Chaos. The gift box is, I believe, I want to say it's BT13. I still haven't even watched the new Animaniacs. Yeah, my bad. BT14. Maybe? Damn it, Bandai, there's too many things being released. I don't know anymore. Because we have EX4 right now. We just had BT12. BT13 is the Royal Knight set. Oh, the gift box is BT14? Are we getting BT14 before the end of the year? Yeah, we're gonna milk Adventure for everything. Even though, like, there's really nothing left. Once you do the next set, then you're gonna basically start recycling the same stuff over and over again. You're right. I don't pay attention. I just get boxes. I open things for your guys' entertainment. Because as a collector, I am prone to just buy things. Bam, nothing. Amino Habari with Metal Greymon is a very popular combination I've noticed so far. Keenan! Gaiamon. They will go to Adventure 2. I just hope they never release like a young Jedi from Tri. An Abomination. Tri was kind of the Abomination movie series that I was really hyped to get into, and then I was really disappointed with how it ended. There's a lot with Adventure 2 they still haven't done yet. Originally for the What If series, I was going to dive into possible DNA support for Sylphimon and Shakuamon, or as some people pronounce it, Shakumon, but blame me for using the Axelrod pronunciation. I haven't made a Valkyriemon deck, mainly for the fact that there isn't really good support for it right now. And I also think that Bandai really hasn't focused on more abstract Digivolution lines. You have, like I said, I'm going to use Greymon and Gabumon as examples here. Sorry, Garurumon decks. But like, you have so many decks that are based around these two Digimon, but you don't really have a good cohesive deck. The fact that Sora, Joe do not have memory fixers is kind of a travesty. And it's also funny that we've gotten, you know, Davis and Ken from BT8, but 4 sets later, we still haven't seen a Kari and Yoli. We haven't seen a TK and Cody. Yo, let's go. I think this is my 4th one. Pretty sure this is my 4th one. If not my 5th one. There's just so much that... Sora has one solo tamer card that's really bad. Like, arguably, she is the worst tamer. Like, if you were to ask me what is the worst tamer in the game, I would probably say Sora. And you might say Yoshino. But I still think Sora is worse. Agreed. Hey, that's actually kind of nice, too. What a stacked box. I got some really good hits. Bam. Okay, now the question. Can we get a secret? Yeah, Akio Rindo is literally a better Sora. To be fair, when I first saw Hiro Amanakawa from BT8, I was like, this should have been the Sora of Memory Fixer. What the heck? This is baloney. I hate you guys. Nothing against Hiro. It's just that the theme of Hiro's tamer effect really was what Sora does. Yeah, Sora is so underrepresented. I mean, Sora and Joe are probably the worst tamers of, like, the old adventure sets. Because Joe doesn't have a memory fixer either. Oh, for sure. And the fact that your only memory fixers in the early onset of the game were Taikamiya for that extra security check, or you had that TK Takashi for the additional, you know, peek in your security. By the way, the deck I was talking about earlier was a Jesmon deck that ran TK Takashi. Don't know why they did it, but at the same time, it was kind of interesting to see. I think Eggman and I were hypothesizing why they would use TK, and I think we ultimately came down to the fact that we thought he ran something like, oh god, what is it? Spiral Masquerade. We were wrong, by the way. He just runs one TK just as a memory fixer. It was weird. Alright. Izzy needs some better grain tamers too. Yes. The thing about Izzy, though, that I can forgive is that he at least has a memory fixer that's black. So part of what I've been doing is for the next What If series, following the Olympus 12, I will actually be doing gameplay. So my wife and I will be playing games, and we will be playing with the cards that I theory craft. Each Digimon is going to actually have a dual color associated with it. And this is going to be the cool part. So, like, I'm not doing Agumon. I will be doing Gabumon. Because Gabumon doesn't have the same amount of support as Agumon at this point. There's just so many Agumons that you can utilize. And every one of them is also going to get a 3-cost tamer that does something, gains them a memory when they Digivolve into a specific Digimon of their archetype. So, I'm really looking forward to it, because it's kind of one of those, Bandai, this is what you could have done. But you didn't, and you let us down. It will be 100% Insectoid support. Also, if you want spoilers, Tentomon's going to be green-black. Hey, Brian Duwork, welcome to the stream, sir. I hope you're doing well. We did. So earlier, my wife and I opened a silver Omnimon off-stream as we were just chilling, wanting to open a case together. And so far, we've opened a couple of Shine Greymon Ruin Mode alt arts. I mean, I don't even know what to give Agumon at this point, Ray. Like, literally, Agumon has everything to work with. The only thing that it doesn't do is, like, on-play slap your opponent. But yeah, Tentomon would be black-green. So, it's going to be a interesting thing. It will also have cards like, okay, so that BT12 Greymon that we all saw that we thought was pretty good. Like, one thing that I really liked about BT12 also was the fact that you had so many level 4 Digimon that when they Digivolve, you get to play that Digimon's tamer. So you had a Greymon that could play Taikamiya. You had a Geo Greymon that could play Marcus Damon. And I'm just like, okay. Then when I saw Davis and XVmon, I'm like, okay, you could have played Davis, but you didn't make it play Davis. Why you do this? Why you do this? I'm a little upset now. And the big thing I think is a lot of, and people might disagree with me on this, but I do think that every Digimon should kind of have the same kind of support. Crescrew. Like you would have a level 3 that can find a Digimon of your line, and also a level 4 that can play the tamer of that Digidestined. I think that should be like a standard moving forward. Oh, Davis is OP. They would never do it, but I thought it would be hilarious if there was an XVmon that played Davis and a Stingmon that played Ken. Like, specifically Ken. It'd also be great search, too. Wait, who's the second best soccer player? Is it Davis or is it Ken? Ravemon. Rave. Isn't the Togemon in BT14 though? I'm not looking at like cards right now that are in BT14. I'll be looking at BT13 next. I don't like to jump too far ahead. Earlier, I was working on a Brigadramon edit, and I think it turned out really well. By the way, worst card in the set. I will say the worst card in this set as a super rare is Black Mega Gargomon. Challenge me on that. Oof. Rave. The rave made you think of Rasputin? Oh man, after this stream, like, I got... Oh yeah, Medieval Gallantmon sucks too. Like, they both suck. Medieval Gallantmon should have been, this Digimon is also treated as just Gallantmon. And I'd be okay with it. But no. It's literally a different named Gallantmon. I hate it. Alright. Cherubi, Shadow, Seraphimon. We've opened one of those. We haven't seen any more of them since, so... But we've seen a lot of raves. This looks like an alt art. Feels like an alt art. Nope, it's just Gallantmon. Or Chaos Gallant, I'm sorry. Okay, 100%. If it's stuck on the field, that would be another thing that I'm like... Yes. Wait, what? Sliding a link to you now to fix that? Hold on a sec. I will watch this after the stream. Hey, we got a Kazuamon! Huzzah! Perfect. That's another thing. I find it odd when, like... Don't get me wrong, I think the new designer and the artwork for BT14 is fire. But I still think Zudomon and Gomamon and Joe are missing something really crucial to make them really good. Number one, a memory fixer would be the first thing. I hate this card. Why do you do this to me? Why have you forsaken me? Chat, if you know the name of that song, put it in chat. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream. I'm on box number 6 right now. We are about halfway through case number 1, and we'll see what happens after that. We did already open the Silver Omni, so for this, I'm opening just in general for entertainment to let you guys know what pull rates and ratios are like. Seems that Ravemon alt art is a short print. Yo, another Gaiomon? That's my third. Unfortunately, I am pulling a lot of the cheaper alt arts, but you know what? I don't mind gambling. This is fun, I said. A new Impmon. The question is, what would that Impmon do? Like, what do you want the new Impmon to do? I think if you had an Impmon that was like on play, place one card on top of your deck and then trash two or something would be kind of interesting. Would be busted though, I feel like. The main thing that was really irking me with Beelzemon was starter deck 14 Impmon. You literally couldn't put out a floodgate to stop Beelzemon from doing stuff. Let's go again. I'm gonna get another Kazuha. I think this is number 4? It's either 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure every time I pulled a Gaio, I've also pulled a Kazuha. So we'll see. Bro, every time I saw like my wife promote that starter deck 14, stop it, no apologizing. Every time she'd promote that starter deck 14 Impmon up and then attack, put X antibody underneath and then attack, I'd be like, I just lose. How many cards you got? You got 4. Okay, yeah, I lose. I mean, the thing about the Impmon, like searching, the searching part wasn't the part that annoyed me. It was the fact that you trashed it, and like say like you trashed 2 separate Impmons that were EX2. You mill 6. I'm like, what? And then when you mill 6, you're like, oh yeah, I just milled all these Death Slingers and these things too. And I'm like, okay, cool. So it's my turn? And you're like, no, it's our turn. And it's like, okay. Yeah, Shine Greymon, Ruin Mode, let's go! Let's go! Well, this is a pretty good box. I have seen these 3 in almost like 4 boxes at this point, and I'm pretty content about that. So far, what are you enjoying about EX4? Or what have you seen so far, I guess, on this stream that you've liked? We are close to a set of Kazuhas, though. Which is a good thing for you, Satori, if you're still in the stream. On that note, I saw my wife take a drink of water. I should too! Water. Okay. Alright. Brief break. A water break. Don't do that, because we leaked water last time. Alright. Halfway through case number 1, and it has been almost an hour. So, well, an hour since like I officially started the stream. So, that being said, gotta finish Arknight's grinding. I have no idea what that is. My gameplay is really low. Like, I don't play as many video games as I used to. Although I am starting to play, like, Left 4 Dead again for some reason, because I just want to shoot something after work sometimes. Not hinting at anything, by the way. No! Go away! Go away, Black Mega Gargomon! I don't want you! Mobile Vidya. Gotcha. I don't think I've I think I've opened maybe 2 alternate arts Omnimon Alter Beats. Come on, sleeve. Well, I got it eventually. You will be in a wrinkly sleeve, Victory. I'm sorry. So... Hey man, when work is difficult, if you can't open cards because you gotta wait, or you dumped a lot of money on them, don't mind me, I just bought a... Yeah, I need to... I think, I know, like, there are people who are trying to sell it right now, and I think the price of it, people don't really know what the price of it is right now. And the problem with it is that they don't know that it's probably going to drop in value. Like right now, it's just the hype price. So like if you're trying to sell it now and get maybe like 300, 350 out of it. But like I realistically don't see it being worth that much. Okay, when I say much, it's subjective. FYI. I would say a silver Omnimon right now, the Alter S, it's in a very niche specific deck. You must run Crest Garurumon and you must run Blitz Greymons to make it truly effective. Whether it's Chaos degraded or it's, you know, bounced, whatever. Whenever it leaves play. I think everyone right now is trying to sell the silver Omnimon Alter S for like 400. Hold on. Someone messaged me about it just now. Yeah, if you got an offer for 650 on it, I would take it right now. Because the card's going to come down. I personally feel that Omnimon is not going to be like the meta-shaking deck of the format. It is probably going to be like a fun meme deck to play. Yeah, Kazumon, let's go! Yeah, I think that if you're going to get 650 for it, if you can sell it right now for 500 or more, do it. That's just my personal opinion. Because Digimon has the trend of, oh, this super shiny rare card is going to drop in value. And the only reason why it drops in value is because if it's playable, would it stay up there? Like the Blitz, the Box Topper Omni that was in the Box Topper Blitz Omnimon in the last set. God, that was hard to say. I'd say that card is going to maintain its value of like 350, 400. I think the Gold Magnamon isn't going to maintain its value. People are wanting to still sell it for 350, if not more. Guapo, with EX4 out, which decks do you see rising in the meta? Honestly, the format's not going to change much. EX4 doesn't add enough that it makes some decks competitive. Like, you do add more members of the Shine Greymon variant, but at the same time, you're still missing crucial pieces that you need from BT13. And that's the big thing. That is the big thing here. Personally, right now, I think that, you know, the only support that decks get is going to be Blue Flare. You'll see some Dark Knightmon, some Rogue Dark Knight. Like, Dark Knightmon is really rogue. But at the same time, I think if you craft it right and you go for specific Digivolves or, you know, mix in some of the stuff with the Blue Flare, it could work for the stun. I'm not much of a Dark Knight player. It's probably... There were a lot of decks in BT10. Was it BT10? No, yes. I think it was BT10 that was the Crossheart stuff. Or was that BT11? All the sets start blurring together. Gallenmon could get some improved support. I don't think there are enough. I think there's enough chase cards, but I don't think the set is valuable by any means. I think that the set is very low value. That unless, and from what I've seen right now, allegedly the Omnimon is a 1 in 3 case chance. Yeah, like Mirage Galgamon, I think it'd be really good. But at the same time, it doesn't have the support you need yet to make it viable. Until you get that support, it's just kind of chilling. Also, I've noticed at this point that there are some boxes, like the ones with Chaos Gallantmon, are going to be boxes that are maybe $53 after you pull everything. I don't think there's anything good in this box, FYI. I could be wrong, though. Yeah. So, like, Z Garurumon, not really playable. There are a lot of cards in this set that I'm like, okay, these alt arts are cool, but they aren't playable. And because they aren't playable, they're not valuable. I really like Z Garurumon's effect. There's not a deck that really plays it, because you don't have really Garurumon, Gabumon support that supplements it. You want to play it with Galmon and Galgamon and Mock Galgamon, but you don't want to play it with Garurumon, really. because that doesn't really bounce stuff, if that makes sense. Henry Chaos Gallant. Nice. Blue hybrid with Mirage's top end. It's not bad too. Like, it's more of a jank build. The smug Terriermon assistant. But yeah, this box is absolute dookie. Like, I need a secret to really make this box worth anything. If I pull a Shine Greymon Ruin mode, it fixes this box. But as it is right now, in total, this is like 40 bucks. The Smug Terriermon is so funny. Okay, I will agree to that. The Smug Terriermon is really good. Its art is just perfect. Whoever designed it was a genius. I also don't remember if I changed our Discord to that. Or if I uploaded an icon to it. Like, Smug Terriermon is probably my favorite artwork in this set. Because it just looks so funny. With its smug face. Keenan and Metal Gray. Yeah. Okay, good. I was like, did I make it our mascot for the Discord channel? Because it was, like, hilarious. In my mind, it was hilarious. Alright. Nothing. So yeah, as anticipated, this box was very low in value. Am I upset about it? Not at all. Because when you buy boxes, you're going to hit the gold boxes, like we did earlier, or you're going to hit the absolute dookie boxes. Which, still, it's hard to call this box a dookie box when you get the Smug Terriermon. Smug Terriermon makes it pretty worthwhile, in my opinion. Okay. Change the audio for this. I'm gonna turn down the volume on my end. That's gain. Shows how much I stream. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point I have like 5, 6 Ravemons and maybe 3 or 4. Because I'm not keeping track of my hits at the moment. Yeah, it's gonna go lower. Like, Terriermon Assistant is mainly used in the Alliance deck. And even then, I'm kind of like, I'm going to switch songs. Not a fan of this song right now. Or that one. That's better. I'm okay with this song. Ba, 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 ba. Back to box. We are at box number 8? Yeah, we're at box number 8. Box number 8. And if I literally were to show my camera to the left right now, it is a graveyard of cards. Wow, not a graveyard. My wife is organizing them very well.
Sorted-ish.
They're sorted. Assistant and Falco. But yeah, I anticipate a lot of the alt arts to be like subpar $5, $8, and only some of them to really be super expensive. Blitz Greymon. You know, when I first heard Benjamin Diskin's Agumon, I don't know. Like, it's okay to me. It grows on me. I also didn't realize the voice of Takato was an Agumon as well. Your poor wife making her do all the sorting, shame. I mean, she gets love and cuddles, and I asked her what she wanted as payment, and that's what she said.
I will demand other things later. Bulba.
Alright. I really
Yummy
like Mother
food.
D Reaper with Alliance. It just, like, it doesn't work, but yeah, it is really funny. Ooh, Victory Gray. One thing that I've been doing with my Alliance variant is that I've been using, whatchamacallits? Quartzmon. I bum rushed to Quartzmon, and then I got this big body that's just chilling on board, suspending all my opponent's stuff, trashing security, and then I got Alliance that comes out. Granted, the Alliance is only one time, But at the same time, it's kind of funny, because then I can just alliance with the Quartzmon. Okay. We got Cherubi. Shine Greymon Ruin Mode Alt Art. Let's go. So yeah, comparatively like to the last box we had, this literally makes up our box value immediately for this box. Like I don't really care what else I open in this. Kazuamon? Cool. Grey Knightsmon? Cool. Ravemon? Cool. Anything. Doesn't matter. Correct. So you could literally sack your Quartzmon and then bring it back unsuspended. It's so funny. Go with Digimon. But yeah, that's why I personally prefer Cherubimon, the evil Cherubimon, versus the stupid black Mega Gargomon they gave us. Like, not a fan. And with that, I have opened potentially all of my alt arts for this box. Let's go! Oh wait, silly me. Cherubimon and Ame no Ahabari. Some people do. It was also interesting to see that, so Terrormon is actually based off of dogs, and Gargomon was based off of a, what was it called? A Gaug? Basically, it's like a greyhound. And then Rapid's based on like a whip or something like that. Yo! A secret too? This box is so good. Like, some of these boxes are nuts with value. Like, this is nutty value. Yeah. Yeah, the Greyhound. And then, Saint Galgamon, which makes sense more, is based off the Saint Bernard. Bam. One thing I need to work on making for my future streams is also a closeout box, because I don't have one of those yet. So my sign-off will be, as always, just DIGI-PANDA logging out. I don't care what anyone says, Terrormon is a bunny. I mean, the fact that he says Bunny Blast is kind of funny. Alter S. I do wish that they made it so that the Gallimon line was a little bit more consistent. Because right now, it just seems like you're trying to do 3 different things. So it's not quite synergistic yet. And I don't know how long it'll take. We'll see what happens. Bam. Ago? Crescarumon. Come on, Sleeve. Like, the design of Guilmon and Gallimon was really cool when I first saw it. Now, I was honestly surprised that Steve Bloom was the voice of Guilmon. Because, you know, you've got deep vocals Steve Bloom, who does Spike Spiegel and Cowboy Bebop. And then he's like, oh, I'm also Takato. Or, I'm also Guilmon. Ah. Pyrosphere! Like, what? There it is. Bam.
Takato man. Gilmon, no, no, stay here. That way. More bread.
I can't do it as well. It's been a hot while since I've done that voice. I mean, it basically is Stitch. Is how I interpret a Takato, or how I interpret a Gilmon. It's kind of a Stitch. Which I can kind of do that voice too.
Oh, Hannah, that's family. Family, that's nobody that's left behind or forgotten. What's our ball?
Like, that's how I interpret a Stitch. Grey Knight spawn. And that's why after I got axed from my job in 2015, I hardcore pursued voice acting for a little bit. I trained under a bunch of different voice actors, and it was really cool to like meet them also in person. I had lessons from Sonny Strait, who you might know from Funimation. There was also Chuck Huber, who is also Funimation. Overall, it was just a really good experience and a really good, pleasant time, to learn from these people. Here you go, Dia. Okay. We are almost through case number 1, and then we do this all over again. Wait. Wait a minute. Okay, cool. My stream wasn't showing chat. Now I can see chat. Oh my god, that makes it a lot easier. What are you all most excited for in this set? Do you want to build something specific, something unique? Or is it more of this is just a side set you're gonna, buy maybe a few packs or buy singles and just chill? Chaos Gallantmon. I think it could work. I honestly like the rare Chaos Gallantmon more than anything. The Saber stuff is going to be good for Ravemon. It's also weird they introduced, like, Keenan in this set. And then they were like, oh yeah, we're going to have another one in the next set, but we're just going to start introducing him here. By the way, here's some Shine Greymon, Mirage Galgamon stuff, but we're not going to introduce them. We're going to introduce kind of their comic book counterparts. I hate this card too. If it stayed on board, I'd be okay with it. But why does it bounce itself back to hand is my question. That's what I don't understand. Like, imagine if Zwart Defeat played itself and then was like, alright, peace. I'm leaving the battlefield. And you're like, no, I needed you here. Let's see. I feel like this is a Grey Knightsmon. Bam. Nope, Shadow Seraphi. Oh, there's a second version of him too from the comic. Is that right? He had like the nature, the wind spirit emblem. Is that right? Honestly surprised we haven't seen like Neo yet. Neo, was a combination of several Digimon. Okay. Mach, Dark Knight. Oh, Savers is the second version of Falcomon. What was the first one? Oh, the one in Survive was the original version? Interesting. I did not know that. I'm also not too in-depth with the game knowledge except for the first, like, 2 games. Yeah, Diatrimon died. Yep. Because they introduced Falcomon way back in, like, BT2? Or was it 4? We got Cherubi and Ameno Atabari. Yeah, I can't remember, because I remember Falcomon maybe appeared as a green level 3 that cost 2. But then they also remade an appearance as a yellow level 3 that cost 2 in BT4, I want to say. God, I remember the days of Rookie Rush.
Yeah.
Rookie Rush was one of those decks where you were like...
That was my first deck I built.
It was. I don't think we've had a Falcomon in red. I'm like 90% sure we don't have one in red. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Was there a green one? I thought there was a green one. Or am I thinking of the Lylemon? Bam! Victory Greymon! I saw something on PokeRev's YouTube channel the other day, and they were talking about how they bought boxes of Pokemon cards. And part of me was like, do I want to buy boxes off of Amazon that are Digimon and do like a whole series of don't buy stuff off Amazon because it's resealed stuff. That's bad. Oh man, when the BT1 Omnimons were like $60 a piece, those were the days. Because I remember the alt art was like $140, and now it's literally like $40. So it's like it's kind of a meh investment. But like if you took it to Nats and you got it signed by Kenji Watanabe, worth. Yes, it's a Shadow Seraphimon. It's our second one. This has been a hard one to pull too. Love it. Alright, let's see what other fun surprises we get for this box. We got Cherubi and another Shadow Seraphi, but it's a regular art. Yeah, I did not get any cards signed. I didn't bring anything because I was commentating that weekend entirely, so it wasn't a really good time to bring cards and try to like get them signed. The wife did stand in line though and like get me 2 autographs signed on the booklets that were there. And at some point I kind of want to do a raffle for like one of them, just because I know that, you know, for Digimon fans it will be a good collector item at some point for them, and you know, they can enjoy it. But yeah. Mach, Dark Knight. Funny enough, Shadow Seraphi isn't that expensive. It's probably a $15 card at this point, which is kind of sad because I really like its design, and I think it's a really strong meta contender. Chaos Gallant. And I know Victory Gray is like 10, and Chaos Gallant is probably like 8. Overall, though, they're all cool designs. Nice! Yeah, like I love getting autographs signed by English voice actors. There's a lot going on in Kansas City in October, where we're going to have Planet Anime Con. Hey, Satori, thanks for joining the stream. I really appreciate you being here, and have a good sleep. Thank you. Ray, also, thank you for joining the stream. Have good dreams, and thank you for having Emperor Greymon bless me with luck. Thank you. Last pack, we got Kiriha, and we got another secret to top off this box. Okay, I wasn't too hopeful, but at the same time, Alter B isn't a really good secret in the set either. Unfortunately, it's like an $8 secret, and unless you get like the Altar, is it like 30, maybe 25? So overall, it was okay. This box was fine. The hunt for Omni continues. Aztec At what? Okay, let's say adds a Beast Blade and Shining Dragon Bullet. I made a joke at some point that they're going to make it so that the text, it's going to be like Tai Kamiya, Yamato, Matt Ishida, Sora Takanuchi, Joe Kido, and then next line. Nah, I would probably just say the Digidestined. Box number 10.
Wanna hold on to these?
Why?
Are you not done with the case?
What?
Are you not done with the case yet?
No?
Okay, then why did you give me all the rares? Super rares.
This is the box.
Okay.
Okay, I'm on the next box now.
Okay.
All right, cool. How do I get tips from Funimation voice actors? Seems like a big deal. A lot of the tips are always common, and nothing against it. It's more of a like, once you hear it from one actor, you're gonna hear it from almost every actor that you go to for classes. And for me, it was okay, I get it. And a lot of it was just take more acting classes, be more engaging, be more involved, kind of dive deep into the character role itself. And, you know, from there, it was all about, you know, networking and building up that confidence. And doing YouTube was a real strong way for me to really get out of accepting my voice. Because you'll hear your voice and be like, oh my god, that's what I sound like? Ugh. How do I change it so I sound more like if I go deeper? Can I manipulate my voice? Like, you know, it's just pushing physical limits and trying to understand where you are most comfortable as an actor. Because if you're not comfortable doing it, it's hard to. I know that there are some people who also have speech impediments, lisp. That's another thing that, you know, if you work at it, you'll eventually get through it and it'll go away, from what I've heard from people saying what they did. Because I know some people who are dyslexic, for them it's difficult for them to read, and for them reading out loud really helps them get into the groove and the mindset of things. Lists are completely different issue altogether. I don't think I have a lisp. It's more of a, you want to go to speech therapy for that kind of help. Also, never do your own demo. I don't do my own demo, yeah. The most I'll do is I'll do my YouTube stuff, but I won't actually like create a demo and try to market myself with an agent. I feel more comfortable with my voice now that I will, you know, talk about it and be able to talk about my thoughts on certain things. But at the same time, I'm not in the industry enough that I am confident to give sound advice. It's more of what I've experienced. I have always hated hearing myself. I will change pitch randomly all the time while playing games online. I can go days without saying a word. So I'm like, yeah. And that's just how it is. Like, once you accept your voice, you're more able and readily able to do whatever it is you might be. It could be audiobook narration. It could be streaming. There's just a lot, you know? How do you not do your own demo? Did you make a demo with samples from other jobs? Sounds hard to start. So in order to really get into voice acting, take classes, and then at some point you or your coach will understand that you are ready to proceed to create a demo. Creating a demo could be anything from like, and thing about creating a demo is there are a multitude of routes that you can take with the demo. It could be commercial based. It could be voice acting, audiobook, anime. It could be video game. There's just so many avenues that you can go through. Now, the thing about making your own demo is you're basically looking up copy. Copy is, you know, scripts online and reading it. Now, if you do that yourself, then you're also doing your own editing with the as the engineer, and it's better to have a sound engineer who knows what the heck they're doing versus you doing it yourself. Because the demo is a very crucial piece to get into business, and it's your first impression. If someone listens to it and knows or gets that vibe that it was something that you made yourself, it will probably reflect poorly on you, and as a result, they are less likely to take you. Jagras decks are fun. I wish they had an Omnimon deck. Where's the OG Omnimon Jagras? Like, come on, Bandai. You started us with a Jagras Alter S. No problem. You don't have to shut up about it. I'm open to talking about it. Especially if, like, there's not much chat going on. I am an open book to talk about really any topic. Four D Reaper, 12 level 4 Alliance Rookie meme deck. I mean, that's what most people are playing right now. I saw a lot of people playing like a security control version of the deck. And I was like, you have to hard play your level 4 then, and hope it doesn't die. Oh, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough, boys. Although, to be fair, if you do give it Rush with like Henry and Su Chong Wong, then yeah, I think it's a little more fine. No, Sean, you are... Hold on a sec. We got one earlier. Wasn't on stream, but my wife and I opened one for our chill kind of husband-wife kind of chillaxing moment before the stream, so we did end up getting one. On the moment, we're just opening packs for fun, and we're going to continue the stream unless we open a Zord defeat. If a Zord defeat is pulled, the stream will end. So we got Keenan, and we got a Kazuamon. Thank you, Sean, for hopping into the stream. We needed more Kazuas. We need the good luck to get some Kazuas, so thank you for hopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, we do that too. The thing is, the last time we got the chase card, my stream was really acting up. So in the end, we didn't get it. I think this is my 5th Grey Knights mon, maybe? We'll do a tally at the end. I think the only one I've gotten on stream... was it Alpha?
I think it was Alpha.
Was it
Alpha?
Alpha?
Was that your last box, I believe?
Yeah, I think it was the Alphamon. No, I don't think it was Gold Alpha. Might have been. Who knows? There's so many chase cards at this point in different sets that it's hard to remember what they were. Cherubi! Shadow Serafi. I'm not a streamer, but I do want to try to stream more often. I know that there was a lot of hubbub. I'm going to call it hubbub because I'm an old person. Because of the fact that people were asking about, you know, looking for cleaned up artworks from Nats. And I happen to be probably the only person who had been working on them. So someone was like, hey, does anybody have a clean version of the Examon? And I'm like, oh yeah, I finished it. I actually have a Brigade Ramon. Yeah, another Shadow Serafi! It's our 3rd one, I think. But I've been working on a Brigade Ramon artwork piece right now because I think the Digimon looks really cool. And kind of excited to see where the... okay, all the alt arts from BT14 right now look fire. I'm not going to lie. Like, every art... Okay, the War Greymon Seeker, I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with it. It's kind of interesting that Kenji did the Agumon, the Metal Gray, the Greymon, and the War Grey, I believe. So now the question becomes... who's going to do the alt art? Like, it's really hard to one-up, you know, each other when it comes to art. Allegedly, the rate of a... allegedly, the rates for the Silver Omni is 1 in 3 cases, and the rate for the Zord defeat is like 1 in 5. So we'll see what happens. I'm really excited to see where D Brigade goes, because it's not so much a rookie rush kind of deck. It's interesting that they are trying to push you away from it, but at the same time, like, they have so much rush capabilities that when I threw up that deck profile a couple weeks ago, it was heavily inspired by one of my locals, Metagame, who really gave me some good inspiration for that. Like 10 out of 10. Alright, we got Terror, and we got Rave. Ty? Kuzu,
I'm running out of space.
you're good. But yeah, so much of BT14 looks really fun. I honestly kind of want to... I wish we skipped BT13. Alter S? Really cool pull here. Not the silver, but I actually prefer this one over the silver. We'll do it right here. No rush, babe. Take your time. Oh, an amplified model of Brigademon would be insane. It'd be the coolest thing ever. There were some people who were talking about taking like an MG of a specific Gunpla and combining it with the amplified War Greymon to make it. Now, I think that'd be kind of funny, but I don't know which model they're referring to. But there's one specific model that has kind of the same backpack. I mean, we'll see. If at this point, a lot of players are anticipating, and content creators are anticipating, that there's going to be some restriction to... Oh, yes! It's our boy, the smug Terriermon assistant. I love this alt art. A lot of people are anticipating that something is going to happen with the restriction list come next month. I think that's the big thing here. Cherubi and Shadow Seraphi. Man, I also really wanted to get the Magic the Gathering set, but at the same time, between this and also buying a bunch of collection items for my collection, I could not really legitimize the purchase. What?
Justify it?
I couldn't justify it. There was no way I could justify it. That's the thing. If they hit Marcus Damon, like a week or two after BT13, I know people are going to be hella, like, salty. There's going to be so much salt that I will literally be just frying potatoes on my stream. That's all I'll be doing. Because there'll be so much salt. Alright. Blitz Greymon! Oh, wait. That goes that way. I mean, realistically speaking, they could hit the Rise Greymon. They could hit the Geo Greymon, which would be weird. They could hit... I think the fact that you've got a Rise Greymon that can, you know, put your deleted Marcuses back on top is going to be really, really questionable. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not Bandai. I'm not big bad Bandai. They could... There's so much that they could do. Also, give me a sec. I have to, like, step on these packs because this box below me is getting really full. Alright, so we got Cherubi and we got an Alter B. Nice! Yeah, give me Alter Bs. I think I'll be working on a like Black War Greymon list that uses Alter B, because I know that there are some players who are going to want to... Ultimate Cup is another, big point of discussion that people have been, very upset with Bandai about. And I can agree with them in some ways for the fact that if you sign up for Ultimate Cup and then they change the rules on you before the Ultimate Cup, like a week or two before, I can see why you'd be upset. I think that I've hit too many cards for that. If they hit Marcus, they can just hit one card and the deck becomes fair again. Yeah. Like, do you touch Greymon decks? That's the question. The problem is Greymon decks are always so good. And then the other point of discussion that I know a lot of players talk about is, do you restrict, do you semi-limit, do you ban? And it seems like Bandai has only done one thing. It's either one or none or all. They don't do the semi-limits. They don't do any like, oh, you run 4 ofs, you can run 3 now. I don't think they take into consideration of, limiting cards in that way. Which would honestly be kind of a pain in the butt, but that's just me. But yeah, Greymon, best boy.
Oh.
I'm gonna try to throw them.
Okay.
But some of the things with that Garurumon deck I was using, that I uploaded last week, really funny. Is it possible to make Greymon fair with all the tribal support it has? The fact that if you make a Greymon that can play a Black Tamer, any Black Tamer, then you goofed. The thing is, they've already made that, and Metal Greymon can play any Black Tamer, assuming you change and raid into a target, which is kind of specific, but at the same time, when you raid, you can change targets and play Yuya Kuga, which is really good, because as long as you can beat over whatever you're attacking, it's fine. Like, it's fine. I think they lack the math nerds in their R&D department to approach semi-limits. Yeah, they do. And even then, Ice Wall is limited to 1 now. Although, to be fair, like, I would not want it to be at more than 1. Agreed. Like, the fact that taking out Doru Greymon literally killed the Dex deck was really upsetting. Because I really enjoyed playing the Dex variant more than the Alphamon variant. But Alphamon is where it technically goes. So. But yeah, like, looking over the restriction list, I do think Hidden Potential Discovered needs to go. Mostly an example, as we get more cards, then we can go more than one hope. I think that's it. I think this is just a rare. Bam. Yep. And my silver pack of joy. What the heck? Okay. I have to trim a little bit more. And then we expose. It's Kaden! Alright, this is the end of our first case. HPD and win rate? Oh god. Oh god, that's such a specific like combination of cards you need. And also sad. Like sometimes when you HPD in Bloomlord, you just win. But like HPD is in some ways comparable to even like Mega Digimon Fusion. Granted, it's green specific, but like when it goes off, you just win. Like, what do you do? And there's no counterplay to it unless you have like the floodgates out. But like, not everyone's running floodgates. I think the big thing for me was, what if Agumon had floodgates? What if there was an Agumon that was like, your opponent can't gain memory by card effects? The moment we get specific rookies, yeah, that's the first one! We finally got one after like 2 cases. Ravemon, 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 cool.
Time to start a rave.
Next time I'll add effects that are like, play this widget when I rave. Yeah. I hadn't seen that texture before, so I was so confused at what it was. Yeah, like, to be fair, Madoki Betamon is technically part of a tribal. Technically. Because Madoki Betamon and Betamon go into, I believe, Seedramon, or is that... Yeah, it's Seedramon. So, like, if we ever get a Seedramon tribal deck, Madoki Betamon has a significant advantage. Hey, look, basic Ravemon. Cherubi. Shadow Seraphi. I also didn't realize that the voice of Mercurymon, oh god, what is that? I don't remember the voice actor's name, but he's Cliff, the lawyer in Veronica Mars. And he's also Knockout in Transformers Prime. But I didn't realize he was married to Elizabeth McGlynn, who's now married to Steve Bloom. So, interesting. Can we get a hype pull to this song? Bam! No, it's not hype. No hype. It's just an SR, though. I'm okay with that. Please no alt art. Chaos Gallant. One thing that does surprise me is that the Dark Masters, only Machine Dramon has a really tribal-esque deck. And you don't see anything for Puppetmon, you don't see anything for, you know, Piedmon, or even Metal Seedramon. Like, I feel like Metal Seedramon would have a really good tribal deck. And I'm surprised we haven't gotten a Giga Seedramon yet either. Chaos. Victory! My dear.
Yeah.
Would you like to get ice cream after this?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna get some ice cream after we...
I like to be bribed with food.
I mean, who doesn't like to be bribed with food?
And boba.
Boba ice cream.
There is boba ice cream.
I know.
I will buy some tomorrow.
That's fine. Yo, an alt art alter B, I'll take it. I kind of wish Alter B could digivolve from not just black, but it could digivolve from like black and purple. But I get it. It's like the Alter S, I guess? I don't know. She is working hard, DL Scrub. How is your Sauron deck going? Blast you! True. Purple has a lot of level 7s, and we are getting a Pokemon in BT15. I'm curious whether it'll be white, or if it'll be like purple and something else. Oh, I don't know if I'd want a Machine Drum on Ace. I'm scared of that. Also, would it be an Ace that just on plays for free? Congo is going to be interesting as well, since Congo can stop some of the Ace level 6s. Hoping for... Okay, I already read that one. Cool. Again, I appreciate all of you out there who are joining me on the stream tonight to just watch me open up some packs. I know EX4 officially drops tomorrow. There's a lot of excitement for some of the cards that are coming out, and then there's some cards that I know some of you are not excited about, so... I would like to see a Ruin Mode secret for this box, but I am sincerely doubting it. I've got 2 packs left for this box, and then we are trucking into case number 2, and then after that, we will end the stream from there. It took me about 2 hours to open up 1 case, so we might speed it up for this next one. What are my thoughts on the Ace mechanic between that and weird rarity jacks? I worry that the Digimon trading card game is going down the path of Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think it's going down that path necessarily. I think that it's going to, it's trying to make mechanical changes so that it feels different, because if you were to continue down the archetype line, then eventually you're going to just support Greymon over and over again. You're going to kind of just oversaturate certain fields, so unless you can come up with a new mechanic, I actually had a very interesting what if mechanic idea. I never made the episode, and that's the thing where I was kind of like, I wish that we had this mechanic instead. Oh, let me respond to this real quick. Angelo, bro, there are no good supers in the set other than Kazuamon. I'm still getting a box for commons and uncommons and rares though. Yeah, I mean I'm a collector of the alt art, so that's why I do this. All right, case 2. But to finish that statement, the way I would have designed Crest would have been a option card, and the option card, for example, I designed Crest of Courage. And when I first designed Crest of Courage, I thought to myself, how would I design this to be in theme to being courageous? But in that line of thought, you also have to try to design stuff around the other crests. But for Courage, let's just go with it for the time being. This is a 2-cost option card, or it might have been 2 or 3. I don't remember for sure. But it's a 2 or 3-cost option card that when you play it, you can reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add 1 Digimon with Agumon or Greymon in its name. Pretty simple. Like, it's fine. It's not busted. It has a delay effect that lets you place it underneath a tamer with Tai Kamiya in its name. That was my concept for this, because you combine it with Tai Kamiya to get extra effects. And the effect basically said that when your Greymon Digimon attacks, you can suspend this tamer to negate the option cards that you check in security. Bottom line, that was all it did. It was basically a 1, condition you needed a tamer out, and 2, you applied an effect that related to that Digimon, and then at the same time, it was like a buff, you know? Kind of helps. Yeah, I think... Huge McLarge Tall, have you looked at the Google Drive that... I posted a Google Drive link on my community post, which basically was doing a predictions on what cards will be in BT15. I think for me the question becomes, will we have a secret Angelomon or will it be a secret Godomon? And I thought it would be interesting overall. We know one of them is going to be Metal Garurumon for sure. That's just a fact. We know that for sure. Bam. Metal Garurumon. Been a minute since we had a primary blue it has been a while, I'm not gonna lie. I think our last... Well, okay. So, if you count Rina Shinamaya, that's our most recent blue secret rare. Let's think. So we had... Was BT1 Vidramon? The secret? With the Metal Gray? Or was that with Beelzemon? Again, all the sets start blurring together for me. But we had Secret Vidramon, and then we also had Ancient Garurumon as secrets in BT4. BT5, the secret was Omnimon X and Alphamon. No. What was BT5 secret?
Drink some water.
Oh, yeah, I will. Yeah, I think Ancient Garurumon was our last, like, pure blue Digimon. But we do have Arena as our last blue. Yeah, BT13 is going to be another expensive set, too. Oh, Zord Defeat was BT5. You're right. BT6 was Alpha and Beelstar. Is that right? BT7 was Lucemon Chaos Mode and Suzanomon. BT8 is the worst set of secrets, being Imperial Dramon Paladin Mode and Creepymon. And BT9 was where it all went downhill. No, I'm just kidding. BT9 secret was Death X. What was the other one? Death X and... Creepymon was so sad. Like, just to see. But the thing is, like, if you look at the 7 Demon Lords, Beelzemon is the only supported one. That's why I decided to make the What If episodes. Ah, yes, or you can. Thank you. Thank you, Angelo. Bam. Alright. Hyping me up right now for some alt arts. Come on. BT10 alt arts, or the secrets were... I think that's the Shoutmon one. Yeah, I think that was Shoutmon. King version. And Justmon GX. BT11 was Rena. And... Man, this whole knowledge thing and trying to do this simultaneously is interesting. I got nothing. I'm phoning a friend. Brave Trudy. Galactic. Thank you again, Angelo. I appreciate it. Yeah. So that's been interesting. Blitz Greymon. I think this is like my 5th copy. Yeah, this Ravemon is hard to find. Purple and black definitely seem to get the most secrets. And that's just the way it is. Like, in terms of design, white is also another popular secret, too. I don't think we've gotten... Have we gotten a green secret yet? I don't think so. Bam. Shine, Greymon, Ruin Mode, yeah, I'll take that. I'll definitely 100% take this card. Now give me a regular Art Shine Gray 2. Hey, man, it's Mondo. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're enjoying your time here. Alright, we got Dark Knight, and we got Henry and Su Chong Wong. Okay, have we got a monocolor green secret? I guess is the question. Yo, that's actually really cool to get both of them in the same box. Bad guys often do end up in the purple and black category, and then they do get the secret treatment. Like, I guarantee you that Lucemon, Satan mode, I think is the dragon behemoth worm thingy. That will likely be a purple secret. It was also fun coming up with all those effects for the 7 Demon Lords for that What If episode series. Like, it's super fun. Bam. Nothing. Ooh. Coming in hot with this one. Kiriha and Nene Amano. Alright. Here you are. Alright, we're gonna switch out boxes.
Yay! Do you require systems?
Nah.
Okay.
I should be able to get this.
Okay.
So chat, if you guys are curious what's happening right now, the box that the case comes in, I just put all the trash in there. So now I'm trying to make room. And there's a bunch on the floor too. Okay. Ow. Okay.
Drink some water.
Okay, I will drink some water. Some agua for the soul. And drop the water bottle. Hey Spag, welcome to the stream. I was just getting some water, so we are on box number 14. Technically this is box 24, but yeah. You Juana? Thank you for the water check, appreciate it. Hey, when I say the stream keeps going until the Silver Omnimon or Zord defeat is pulled, it happens. Unfortunately, we opened one off stream, so blame my wife on that one.
Maybe pull another.
We'll see.
Maybe you can pull it this time.
Unlikely. I normally do get 40 plus. Since this is a side set, I'm only doing 3 cases, so I'm only doing 36 boxes this time. Just to keep it on a little bit on the lower end of things. Besides, it's a smaller set. I'll usually get close to a playset of stuff within 2 or 3 cases, and that's pretty true. Correct, Bradley. I mean, oh look, I opened one. No, I'm just kidding. So, but at the end of this, I'm gonna have a lot of alt arts to sift through, and you know what? We'll just see how the binder looks and how pretty it's gonna be. I'm currently waiting to get possession of the 2 gold Magnamons I have left, and yeah, at that point, I'm kind of just collecting some participation stuff. Alright. It's not bad. $100, wait. $100 to build the Omnimon deck? Yeah, the gold Magnamons. I have 2 that I am pending payment on. Yeah, I don't suspect that deck will be that expensive. I honestly think it'll be cheaper. If you get, you know, the lowest rarity of everything, I would say that you're looking at probably subpar. I want to say, like, if each super rare you need for the deck is like $2, 8 plus 8 plus 8, probably under $40 for an entire Omnimon deck. Black Mega Gargomon, Bradley. That is the #1 card that I'm like, you should have never been an alt art. It should have been Cherubimon. Cherubimon should have been the alt art. Much more impressive. Dark Knight. Makauga. Looks like my stream is behaving a little better today. Rave. Let's see what we got going on. We do from BT7. We have an alt art Cherubimon that's evil. I can't do that, huge McLarge tall. I can't. Every card has value. Every one. Even Grey Knightsmon, even though I don't like it. I think it's a weird combination. What's going on? Is something on Discord happening? Ah, yes. Nice. I got a buddy building Sauron from the Magic Collection. I really wanted to buy into that, but again, couldn't justify it between all the stuff that I've been purchasing for the collection. No problem, Spag. I appreciate you jumping in by. It's really nice to see you. Have fun with your friend, alright? We got Cherubi, and we got Ameno Ahabare. I honestly don't remember Grey Knightsmon in Digimon Fusion. It is one of those Digimon where I'm like, this was a thing? I don't remember this. Exactly, it feels really weird. Now, the Metal Greymon in this set, I love it. I think it's really good. I think it's a really good card. Being able to target specific Digivolution sources is huge. Let's go, Kazuamon! Yeah! Yay! Waifu tax! I think that's my 5th. Which I already know people who want to buy it, so I'm like, good. Get this waifu off me. Gaio? Agu Expert. Those are the other 2 cards I really didn't like in the set. The fake Agu Expert, the Grey Knightsmon, and the Agumon Expert. They felt like really afterthought cards in this set. Gold Vidramon! We're getting a lot of yellow-blue. Exactly. Sniping the protection and then potentially Digivolving into something that stuns it is so strong. Keenan? Kresker. I think this is like my 5th one. Here you are. So we got our alt arts. Are we going to hit a secret is the question. With 4 packs to go. We can only get a regular secret. Now the thing about this set is you can get 3 alt arts and then maybe you get a regular art secret rare. Which is possible. But if you do get the silver Omnimon, it does eat a slot of your super rare. It actually replaces one of your alt arts, so. Bam. Hey, we got a Shine Greymon Ruin mode. What a great box. Value town for this box. 100%. Worth. BB Dudes, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? You're just in time to see a Shine Greymon Ruin mode. No, I'm just kidding. It didn't ruin anything. You want Ruin mode. It ruins the moment, but it's great. I'm probably catching all the West Coast people now at this point. It is getting late in Central Time here in Kansas. And that's our last super rare. This is a really good box. You want boxes where you hit Shine Greymon Ruin mode, but it's no guarantee. Now, the only way to make this into a God box would be if this was the Omnimon's Wart defeat, then the stream would end. But it's just Henry and Su Chong Wong. It's all good, Henry. Or Huge McClure. It's all good. Alright. Secret here, and then we go... I think it's that, and then that. Honestly, I don't play too much at locals. I mainly just hit up local areas and just sell stuff. I've been down to Lawrence a few times. It's been a while since I've been back there. That's where I went to college. The stream will likely end at around 11 p.m. So, stay tuned if you want to just enjoy watching some more pack openings until I open either a Silver Omni, which I could, or not, and or as Omnimon's Wart defeat, which again, I could, or not. Is it just me, or is it... Am I the only one that prefers the gold Vidramon regular art over the alt art? Yeah, like, I think the reg one looks better than the alt, but that's just me. It's just more dynamic. I think I like more dynamic action-y poses. Sometimes there are cards that are too dynamic. That's the issue with them. Like the OG Alter S, I liked the Alter S more as a regular art than I did this alternate art. Oh, if you tied for first, doesn't that mean you get the prize card? The alts feel like a reference, but the reg looks like a... like Dietru. Yeah. I agree, Bradley. Gaio, Agumon Expert. Terrier? Duh, Medieval Gallantmon. This is one of the saddest super rares in my opinion for this set. This one and Black Mega Gargomon are probably my least favorite super rares in this set. I missed some cards. Bam and bam. For those of you not familiar with the music, this is Mega Man X4. I loved this game as a kid. Aw, BB Dudes, thank you so much for the 199. I really appreciate it. And yeah, Medieval Gallimon is a super. It's very disappointing. I appreciate you, sir. Indeed, it is super tragic. Shadow Serafi? Yeah. Black Mega Gargomon is also a super rare. I think the secret rares are okay this time around, although Alter B is very niche specific. Chaos Gallon Alt Art. Ravemon is probably the hardest one to pull as an Alt Art. People messaging me, and I have to look to make sure I don't need anything from them. It's the Ravemons I might need. Let's see, 1, 2. Check. Chaos Gallant. One sec, guys. I'm gonna make a quick message here.
Go for it. I might move some things.
No, it's not hard to have those 3 level 6s in your stack. Alright, back to work. Shadow? Z Garurumon. I think Z Garurumon's a cool art, but I think its effect is just so specific. So we'll see what happens. Back to this. Mock. Dark Knight. Just Montec. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is my 5th one, if not my 6th. Been playing with green based Jestimon? What? What? I have never, ever, heard of that combination. Now I kind of want to play it. So yeah, the alt arts for this box so far have been like $30, if even. So it's kind of rough. If even. 100%. I need a Shine Greymon to make up the not deficiency, the deficit? Yeah, the deficit. That's the word. Words are hard. Oh, I need to check one thing real quick. Live? Okay. I should probably add one more thing to this before I do anything. Details. I forgot, I didn't tag anything on this. I did not tag anything on my stream, so if people are searching for it, it's going to be harder to find it. Give me 1 sec, guys. Hey, Anthony Tyler, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Alright, I'll save that. I think those will be my temporary... Alter S, Swart, Defeat. Alter B, Kazoo, Hamon, Waifu. Hey, Mr. Cray, thank you so much for joining again. No, you're good. Thank you again, and enjoy your dinner. Alright. Nothing here, actually, for this pack. So we are going to continue now. Sorry about that. I just realized I hadn't actually tagged anything for this video, so there wasn't really, like, any, like notifications or ways to make it searcher. So. Alt arts or regular arts, Anthony? National Cody Fan Cult Association just pulled Alter S. Which one? The Alt or the Alt? There's two. Okay, so you need the Alts. I should be able to cover you on those too, because I have a bunch of extras right now, I think. I'm on case number 3 right now. My wife and I have 2 boxes to go after this. Oh. Let me show you the difference. Okay, so one version of Alter S, you have the purple like background. And then the other one, you have the silver background. See the difference? So those are the 2 different Omnimon Alter S's that you can get in this set. There's also a Alter B, but that's just besides the point. One more pack to go. Can we... I think this is going to be an SR, because I only have 5. Yeah, boy! We got one! Well, my wife got it. Yeah, because Duhamon makes up for a lot of the badness in this box. But is it really bad if you got the Smug Terriermon? Like, is it really bad at that point? Alright. Let's see what this box topper is. Another Matt Ishida and Tai Kamiya. Alright. We lost a little bit of time, so we are going to jump back in and go full steam ahead, guys. And gals, if you're in the stream. Oh, Spencer, sorry, I did not see your message until just now. K-Pot? Is that where you're at? Are you getting a Korean barbecue? To be honest, you should have every playset of alts. I don't. I only have pulled 1 alt Ravemon so far. Out of all the alt arts that I might need to buy off you, it'll be the Ravemons. Oh, for lunch? Bro, I got meetings at lunch tomorrow. I got like a 3-hour meeting tomorrow for training. It's not gonna be fun. Yeah, the Alt-Art Ravemon, apparently it's a short print. But we'll see. I've only opened 1 so far, so I'm not confident in that it will actually be achievable to get 3 more. I know, Spencer, I know. Metal? Keenan! Gimme, if you heard the burp. You have... oh, man. How much do you think the Ghost, the Ghost Omni and the Omnimon's Worth Defeat should be valued at right now? Because I was talking to Bash, and he was saying that everybody right now is trying to sell it to him at 400. Is the lowest that they'll go. And one of my viewers earlier was saying that someone wanted to buy it off him for 650. And I was like, bro, what? But I like keeping the ones that I pull because I know their condition. Cress. Let's see. Terriermon? Falco! Henry and Suchong? Black Mega Gargomon. So what would you say so you said the Omni would be like, what, 200? Do you think they'll both be like 200? The Zwart of the deck does good. I think it can... I don't think the Alter S is going to necessarily do well. I think it's more of a niche specific deck. So I realistically think that the Alter S is going to be like 150 to 200 tops. I don't see it topping. It can be bricky. I playtested it and it feels kind of bricky at times. I think it's going to be kind of like Darkness Bogromon. I think that the Ghost Alter S was kind of an afterthought, and they kind of needed something to like kind of boost sales. So this is kind of their way to like get collectors like me to buy into this set. I'll say a few of the Lux players will be on it. I mean, I think I'll play it, but I'll have it sleeved up because the deck is absolutely going to be relatively cheap to play. You literally just need 4 of the Blitz Greys, 4 of the Crests, 3 of the Omnis, and then what, 2 Alter Bs if you're going to run that many. The funny thing is you could run Yellow TK in the deck also to be like, okay, I need that Alter S back. I'll purposely kill myself by taking it. Any rares in the set that I think should have gone an alt? Gaiomon, boy! Gaiomon got the rares. Gaiomon is a rare, so yes, it did get an alt art. I'm trying to think. I think Cherubimon should have gotten one. Cherubimon's really cool. Like, the purple Cherubimon is absolutely, like, perfect for the Alliance deck because it kind of protects your stuff. And if your stuff dies, which it technically does with other elements of card effects like Henry and Suchong, then yes. Yeah, I definitely think the Cherubimon should have gotten it. Medieval Gallantmon. Okay, so far, every box that I've gotten a Gaiomon in, I've gotten an alt Kazuhamon in. So I'm really hoping that I get a Kazuhamon in this box. I'm hoping. Or Shine Greymon Ruin Mode. Either or. I would like either. I don't think it's going to guarantee it, but we'll see. think I had some of my video settings off last time, which is why my stream crashed like a bunch. Falcomon! I'm gonna hold on to my Falcomons until literally BT13, because I think that they'll go up. Very likely they will, especially if Falcomon gets better support in the future. Do I think Falcomon should have gotten one? Nah, but at the same time I was like, whatever. Is this a Shine Greymon Ruin mode? Yeah, boy it is. Yeah, boy it is. Again, last back. We got it. We good. So Shine Grey Ruin mode and Kazuamon basically help your box every time you open one. Like, if you get those, then you're like in a good standing for like breaking even on your box. So anyway, let's see. We'll go that. I'll organize it for the wife this time.
Oh, I've been doing that for you.
Oh, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Wait, why? I didn't do anything.
You do plenty of things for me.
Alright, here. I'll do the box topper right now, separate.
Okay.
You know, I cut a secret... What? You did? That's why I'm very careful with it. Like, the way I do it, it's very automated and fast at the same time. But yeah, the grind is going to definitely be like in a week or two, because I need to start reviewing BT13 set review. Yep, I always shake the pack down, Spencer. Always. Well, I more like push it down with like my fingers here, and then afterwards I pinch. By pinching it, I know that my finger is in the... that all the cards are down, and I push up. And there we go. Alright. Ameno Habari. Oh god, another Ravemon? I think I have a 2 playsets of this guy now. Crazy. Or sorry, Falcomon, not Ravemon. Falcomon. I could use more Ravemons though. Medieval Gallant. Give me the Falcos. No. No Falcos for you. And I can't give them. I need to recoup money after all the stuff I've been buying for the collection. You love the derpy face? It's got a good effect. What are you talking about? It's not about the derpy face. If there's anyone who you want the face of, it's that Smug Terriermon. Smug Terriermon all the way. Yep. My shoulders are getting the work out of their life. Bam. Crescarurumon. Chaos, and Kiria Aonuma, and Nene. Dude, my wife had the best reaction when she opened the Silver Omni. She was just like...
I was really confused.
She looked at it and was just like...
What? It looked different, but I couldn't understand why. And I was like, what? Which one is this?
Ravemon. Yeah, she was just confused. How many trees haunt your house with all the cards you get? Probably a bunch, actually. Like... I would expect that at night, the trees are like, you killed us for your hobby. And I'm just like, you're shiny. Stay where you're at. Alright, Gold B, Cherubi. I mean, eventually at some point I want to do streams like Ruxin does, because Ruxin is basically like, I'm hunting for this card. And I honestly almost bought a case of Magic the Gathering. the Lord of the Rings collection. And then after I looked at my credit card and bank account, I was like, nah, I shouldn't do this. I should focus on one game and only one game. Cherubi? Dark Grey Knightsmon. My wife has to squint and rub the cards to confirm. Luckily, moving forward, Sean, in BT14, we're going to have stars next to them if they're alt arts. So that takes away a lot of the guesswork at that point.
I just look to you to know if it's an alt art.
I can't do it, Spencer. It's too much for me right now. Because I put that towards the Ulti Cup line. Like, if you have a case in, like, 2 months, yeah. I'd be able to do it then. But, like, I can't now. The stars are not aligned. And the bottom line is I just need a couple lands from it. Deal, Scrub. I will be your muse. For sure. For sure. I think this is my 8th Kreskarurumon. I don't know for sure. But those Shine Greymon Ruin modes have been a blessing. Just suddenly it's just like, hey, here's an extra 40, 30, 35, 40 in value on your box. It's like, yes! Yes! Kina? Cold Vidramon. I think this is my 5th? We'll know for sure. I don't know if they will. I think Ruin... The thing is, it's not like Death Xmon, where Ruin mode is like a staple, you know? That's the other thing, I don't think that they'll stay that high. So yeah, this box is probably about 30. Bam. I did 3 cases, Sean. I typically do 4 cases for main core sets, and then for side sets I do 2 to 3. It just depends. Being a playset collector, that's why I do these things. Bam. Agreed. I just don't know what's going to happen potentially with BT13, because if Bandai decides to do another restriction list, and it hits something from the Shine deck, it might damper the price of the card. So, we'll see. I went through Eric, so you kind of know what my deal was. That's the thing. Our metas are so different that at this point it's kind of like unfair to say like, oh, this restriction needs to happen. It's like, no, we needed that restriction like 2 months ago. Oh, are you do you do playsets of alt arts too? I don't think we'll be as lucky to get a Ruin mode on this last pack. Bam! Nope. Well, on the bright side, the Silver Omni from earlier is going to pad the losses for other boxes. And that is it for that box. 7 more to go! Nice! Do you collect the Ultimate Cup stuff too? And store champs and regionals and stuff like that? The only cards I refuse to collect are going to be the like nationals and like worlds like finalist ones. But it's also like I want to do 4 of. Oh, I just opened this on instinct. Oops. Well, we know it wasn't an Omni, so we're going to keep going. Yeah. Right now, all I'm missing is I think I'm missing the store participants from 2021, 4 of each, and then a Fest Lilithmon, top 4, and also a champion Lilithmon, and I'll have at least one of every card in the thing right now. Nice. I've only placed in top 64 twice. But that's it. I haven't gone too far with that. Like I said earlier in the stream, I found out I wasn't as competitive, and I actually enjoy just doing the commentary stuff more. The undefeated, undisputed champion of One Piece, Jackson Huang? Yeah, that guy. Yep. Sorry, there's gonna be a slight delay. I didn't make it. So one thing I changed about the stream today was I didn't do it ultra low latency. I think that's what caused my computer to crash last time. Yep. I think I'll have you ask him in like a couple months when I've paid off a bunch of stuff first. I want to slow it down, keep pace, you know? I don't want to go too crazy. It's all good. I think the only I wanted to get into One Piece for a little bit too because I really enjoyed the anime when I was younger. I watched the 4Kids dub, so if you guys didn't like the pirate rap, sue me. Kreskuruman. I shall. But, like, when I tried playing the card game, like, I wanted my wife to get into it, too. And I think that because of its bluff-based mechanics, I think that's what turned her away from the game.
Sorry.
It's all good.
I'll try it.
It's all good. I can see why. Yeah. Character designs can be a huge thing, and I think for me, animation style and quality is another reason why, like, there's certain anime that I watch, and some that I don't. I think for me, it was really hard to get into... Oh... Okay, so, like, for example, I can't watch that one show on Adult Swim with food. I forget what it's called. That's how much I care about it. There's, like, talking burgers and, like, slushies. Call me uncultured, but yeah. Yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah, couldn't get into that. It was too weird for me. There's certain anime, too, that I just can't do. Oh, yeah, Fighting Foodons. Weird animation, funny concept. Watched a little bit, never finished it. Tried rewatching it, it was really bad. Fighting Foodons. Make something incredible. These monsters more so edible. Metal Gray. Victory. Alright. Those are all my regular arts. We are on just alt arts now. What are we gonna get? Forget about it. Fried rice. That was the funniest concept ever. Medieval Gallant, boo. Cool art, terrible card effect. Dude, Monster Rancher was also cool. I actually have been listening to that theme song a lot lately. Shaman King came back up for me too. Omnimon Alter B. I think I've opened more Ruin modes than Alter Bs. Which I am perfectly fine with. Sueza was actually voiced by Scott McNeil, who was in Beast Wars. As a Silverbolt, Rat Trap, Dinobot, and I think Waspinator was his last role. Right? If it just stayed on the field, it'd be fine. But the fact that it bounces to your hand is so bad. It makes it literally unplayable at that point. Yeah, he's in X-Men Evolution. He's one of my favorite, probably Canadian voice actors. Besides Richard Ian Cox. Oh, come on. I don't want another Grey Knightsmon. Oh, yeah, he's Proto Man and Dr. Wily. I forgot he's Proto Man and Mega Man NT Warrior. And last pack for this box. Bruh, the KC Digimon Discord has Beast War haters. I know. It was hurtful. Yo, another Ruin mode? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's so good. Such a good hit. I'll take it. Yeah, like, Defeat is literally, like, the precursor to, like, all security Digimon. Like, does Gatekeeper bounce to hand afterwards? It's like, no, it's super good. It says, oh, I have a mother with 6 sources underneath it. Guess what? You can't check me. How you doing, babe?
Fine.
Okay.
I was probably gonna start putting things away to make room.
Alright. Come on, Ravemon. Okay, Ravemon. That's kind of funny, Ravemon. I need you to be the alt art, though. Nah, nothing, Spencer, nothing against the Casey Discord group. It was just one of those, how dare you diss this show? This was like my shit. Back when I was a kid. How dare you? Honestly, D-Reaper is one of the cheapest decks to play. It requires no secret rares, and it just requires a secondary color splash in order to make it more powerful. I feel like Ruin mode is going to be a very, like, common pull. And, like, from what I've seen so far, probably at least 8 of my boxes have a 4th hit in them. So in your box, you get 9 hits normally, but if you get a regular art secret rare, it's an extra hit. I'm more curious how many I'm gonna have by the end of this. Hold on a sec. Mega Gargo? Step down on these packs. Nope. Have any alts been more rare than others? Yes. Welcome to this stream, Stephen Crisco. Sorry, it's been kind of a long stream for me normally, because normally my stream has crashed by now. And the fact that it's still going means that things are performing right?
Figured it out.
I guess. And I changed up a lot of the stream design this time, so I might be streaming more in the future. But in terms of what's been rarer for alts, I've only gotten one Ravemon out of roughly, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 29 boxes. So, we'll see what happens. Let's Greymon! Akumon! Digivolve 2! Greymon! Although technically, yeah. Henry? Chaos Gallant? Rare. And we've opened one silver card so far. Kazuha, that's a good hit. It's just funny that Blitz Greymon does not have one that blitzes. You have to keep in mind, Sean, I watched a lot of Digimon as a kid. I've been actually working more on... Yes! My second rave mod. It took me so long to find my second one. I do a lot of voice impressions. I'll say that much. Because even, like... After watching some of the dub for the new Digimon 2020 reboot, I've noticed that Ben Diskin's version of Metal Greymon is because the original voice actor who did Metal Greymon was Michael J. Lindsay, the voice of Joe Keto. And he passed away, unfortunately, I think in 2009. And then I don't remember the exact year, to be honest. But for him, he had it more race, so it was Metal Greymon, and I was just like, okay. But the thing about Ben Diskin's version of Metal Greymon, he drops his voice to such a low range that he's like, Metal Greymon. And you're just like, bro, isn't that rough on the throat? But I haven't heard his War Greymon yet, so I'm very curious what direction that goes. Gold V, Omnimon Alter B. Now, when it came to like Diaboromon stuff, I really enjoyed it. I hope not. I hope War Greymon's not just like, Akumon, Warp Digivolve 2! War Greymon. Like, that's like, no offense, but no offense to Chris Pratt. But Chris Pratt just has a very Chris Pratt voice that if he uses it, It's kind of like Vic Mignogna. You can tell who it is immediately. The griefy... that's the second griefiest alt art. But yeah, Dio Boromon was the other one I did a lot of as a kid.
What?
I was like, why's Guilmon on that one?
I'm fixing it, okay?
Oh, I was just curious. That's all good, it's all good.
I'm fixing it.
I stopped to look over because I was very confused at what the wife was doing. I will ignore what the wife is
I
doing.
have a process.
Okay. Here you go. Alright, can we get another Shine Greymon Ruin mode to save the box? Can we do it, boys and girls? Can we do it? Let me see here, boys. I'm gonna see. Nope, nothing there. Although, very time and again, I've opened a secret here. Really? Really? Because Matt's voice actor eventually became Takuya Kenbara in the English dub of Frontier. So, interesting. Nope. Okay. Five boxes left. One thing that I find interesting about these packs also, the printing on the pack art itself, it looks kind of washed out, and to me, it looks a little fake. I don't know why, but you let me know how you guys feel when you open these packs, because they looked fake to me, but after I opened it, I was like, okay, they're pretty real. Blitz, Greymon. Yeah, eyes are getting old. 31 years old. Back in my day, I was an old man. I mean, there's that version, and then there's also the I'm too old for this. Just really breathy voice.
I'm the older one here.
I know. Alright, so we are at 2 Ravemons. Question is, can we get 2 more? Hey, Theo J, welcome to the stream. Any luck on the box topper Omni? No. There's been no luck on the box topper Omni so far. It has been... Alright, 1 more Ravemon. I think I've gotten multiple copies of the alt arts at this point, except I don't have 4 copies of Ravemon yet. I think Ravemon is the only one I have 3 copies of. With a smaller set, you are most definitely going to get multiple alt arts. Normally I get 4 cases, and that is the thing. But since I didn't, then this time I'm not gonna have to. I'm gonna probably see extra alts. But I won't know for sure until after, because I'm gonna catalog what boxes got what after the stream, and then there'll be a record on this. I always do. Shadow Serafi. I think that's my 4th right here. So. I know for sure I have at least 6 Shine Greymon Ruin modes at this point that are alt art. I'm pretty confident on that one. As you can see, we're in the Smash OST now. So this will kind of wake me up and liven up the stream. Alter S! I wonder how much this card will be, though. I think the Alter S is like 20 right now, I want to say. Cherubi? No, it's an Ultra B. That's a 4th hit. 4th hit, let's go! So this means that this box does not have the chance to get a Ghost Ultra S. Silver Ultra S? I'm literally just down to my 5 SRs now. That's so funny. Alright, I'm gonna open this. King K. Rool? Yeah. I enjoy it. Banger song to a banger box. I can appreciate it. Maybe I should do a Smash Bros. Stream one of these days. challenge your favorite YouTubers across the board in Smash Bros. There are a lot of concepts that I want to do with other content creators in the Digimon community. One of which I know would be fun would be basically it's a draw minigame where like you would draw a Digimon on screen and people have to guess what the Digimon is. I think that'd be absolutely hilarious to like incorporate into a stream. Yeah, I think right now Alter B is sitting at about $8 for the regular art. So as a result, it's a very cheap deck, especially if you go all regular arts. Because I would say all the super rares are going to be under $2 except Kazuamon and Ravemon. Those are the only two super rares that I feel hold any value. And I hope you guys enjoy the new setup that I set up today, because took a little bit of time to get this working, but I'm not normally a streamer, so... But after looking at it, I was like, man, this look good. There we go. Okay. I was getting dragged over. Okay, I think I need one more Ravemon for my alt art, and then I'm good. And then at that point, I'm literally just hunting for Silver Omnimon Ultra S's and Zord defeats. So, that'll be fun! Victory! Four boxes to go, my fellow viewers. 4 boxes to go. A jolly good time. I don't know. Okay, so if I were to draw a blue shell with some random pink squiggles below it, do you think you'd be able to tell me what Digimon it is? American Bash, welcome to the stream. I haven't pulled an Omnimon on stream, so I will continue to suffer. Whoa, we'll go ahead and open this. Why not? Why not? At some point, I'm just going to make a bet and be like, I'm going to cut one of these in half without opening it. And then I'll be like, it's the Zwart defeat.
I hope not. You
Hey.
know how to do this.
Hey, Theo J, welcome, welcome. And, let's see. How many cases did you get? I got 3. Shellmon. Shellmon's the only thing that really has blue and pink. So it'd be kind of a color identifier. Can I do this from here? I mean, I'm curious. I don't know if I can do that. Give me one sec. I'm trying to see something here. I'm gonna try something here. Give me one sec, guys. All right, there you go. It'd just be so fun, like, cause so like if I were to draw like a yellow blob, and then put pink next to it, with eyes and long, lanky yellow arms, what would you guess that would be? Yellow and pink is a great identifier, by the way. 100% correct. It's a Sukamon. So yeah, a drawing game based around drawing Digimon from memory would be really fun, I feel like. Hey, Scott, welcome to the stream. I got 3 boxes left. We'll see where they take me. Gold Digimon? Nice! How much are they going for, Scup? Do you know? Who is the most annoying kid? That's a tough one. I think around 600 to 700 last I checked for the Omni and the Zwart, like 300. Well, 300 is going to come down a little bit. So, Kazuhamon. It's rough right now. I mean... I kind of like empathize with Joe the most. Bam. I would probably go TK as the most annoying one. Kid was crying a lot. But if we go with like season 2, Davis. Hands down, Davis annoyed the crap out of me, even though he had the coolest Digimon out of everyone. Seekers. Like you replaced Ty with Davis, so it was kind of like, whoa, my dude, whoa, how dare you? Alter S. Alright. We've got one more super rare and then 3 alt arts. Let's see what we got. This is an alt art. Looks like a victory gray. Nope, it's a gray Knightsmon. I don't know many people who are going to be running this card, if I'm to be honest. Shadow Serafi, that's number 4 for sure. Love having a selfish brat, but didn't learn many lessons as a lead character. That's true. I mean, he kind of got better over time. Ugh, not the medieval Gallantmon. So sad. One more SR, and we can only hope for a ruin mode. Curious to see what my averages are going to be on boxes. Every time I see someone hate on Davis, I just know it's not because they do not have fire drip like he does. I think for me, it was the fact that as a leader comparatively, he was a lot weaker. I think TK had a better like leading role at that moment. Plus, I ship Kari and TK more than I do Davis and Kari. Nope. Worst box in my so far that I've seen, but you're gonna hit those. You're not gonna have best boxes every time. Oh, my boot. That is hilarious. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Okay, gotta get more sleeves. Gotta get more sleeves. All right. Man, all the cards are sorted and already organized. My wife is amazing. Huge shout outs to her again.
You're welcome. I try my best. Just put them on the side.
Okay.
Alright.
Are those the boxes?
Yes.
Cool.
In order.
Thank you. Brave.
Welcome.
I do like how Davis was the only one who... Yeah. I would say, like, in some ways, Davis was kind of like the naive character. Like, there's always, like, one character who's, like, naive. Gray Knightsmon. Agreed. Simplicity is always good for a team, too. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Bam. Ameno Ahabari. Victory! You could build a relatively cheap Greymon deck using Victory Gray as your top end. You could utilize your ties to make it a blocker, and when you block, you can then delete a Digimon of the highest DP. Because doesn't matter the color of the tamer, it just matters that your opponent's Digimon got deleted and it's all turns. Could be viable. I think this is a medieval Nightmon. Nope, it's Blitz. Oh, Laplace's a demon? You could. Laplace's demon would force your opponent to attack that exact same turn too. That could be funny. Kazuhamon. Medieval Gallant. So far, Medieval Gallimon is the one that I don't see really any playability with. At least with Black Mega Gargomon, you can make something a blocker, and it can also unsuspend itself. But like Medieval Gallimon, when it's hitting security, it's kind of like, okay, I'm here, and yeet. Chaos Gallant. I'm pretty sure that's my 5th, if not my 6th. Starting cards will start rising. It depends on how well they do in the meta. If they do really well, they'll go up. If they don't, then the cards will probably just start declining in value. And overall, I feel like the side set, there's not enough that makes it really big, considering you also have BT13 along the horizon already, so should be interesting. Oh my god, how much is Shine Greymon right? Oh, like the regular arts? Blitz Greymon. Oh god. Yeah, I saw right now that the max rarity for Shine Greymon is minimum $500 if you want 4 copies of Marcus. And 4 copies... No, regular art should not be 20. At most, they should be like 8. That is insane. Well, if people are willing to buy at that price, what am I going to do to stop them? I know a couple people who are going to buy Shine stuff off me, and I'm not going to charge them that price. This is my 6th Smug Terriermon. It's getting a little too smuggy at this point.
I know. I can't wait to have it.
You can have one.
I know. That's all I want.
Here you go. And then they banned or limited Marcus Damon. Last pack luck? Any luck? Any luck in the last pack? Let's see if we got anything. Why have you... It's not a Shine Gray. I think it's Chaos Gallant. Oh, it's an Ultra B. Neat. I'll take a 4th hit. I want the limit to 1 just to watch the market burn. So funny. I don't like how the market is so easily manipulated in Digimon. That's one of the things that there are content creators who do market analysis videos, but the problem is our market is so volatile that at times I'm like, is it really accurate what you're stating, or are you just kind of manipulating the market here on your own? So, 2 boxes to go. I think I'm already like starting to fall asleep. Digital translator. Blitz Gray. Kind of funny that there was a Rise Gray behind it. Yeah, let's switch songs up. We already listened to all those, we listened to all those, we listened to all those. Yeah. Looks like we're at loop mode. We're gonna listen to some relaxing. When do you play? When you do play, do you also feel the urge to max for your deck, whatever deck it is? Sometimes I do. Mainly they're the Greymon ones. The Greymons are the ones that I typically am like, but the other thing is, I could max rarity any deck because I collect 4-ofs of everything. The problem is I don't want to leave gaps in my binder because it bothers me. I'm kind of OCD about it. Ruby Golby.
What?
No, I was just checking what you're doing.
I'm doing what you asked.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you getting hungry or is it just me?
Oh, I'm getting hungry.
Okay.
You also promised me ice cream.
Do you want me to end the stream a little early so we can get ice cream?
It's your stream. I'm not forcing you to do anything. Nope, nothing here. Ryan Brewer, aren't you at work right now too?
The big issue is after dropping all that monies on the Ultimate Cup line from Guillemot all the way to the Crimson mode, it's like, okay, we gotta go in like super save mode for a bit. Nice. I think I have 5 Kazuas right now. Nope. Ultras. Oh no, I can cook, my dude.
Yeah, you're the cook of.
There's just something about simply shrimp and like shrimp, egg, and rice that's so good. But I'm a shrimp guy. Some people don't like shrimp. Medieval Gallant. Oh, you have no idea how much I've spent on a single card in my life. I view it as an investment at this point. I don't got kids. Nope. Yeah, fried egg, soy sauce on rice is the struggle meal for the day. But if you add like a little bit of ham, or like Spencer, what I do for mine is I'll marinate some shrimp, or I'll fry some ham in a pan, and then I'll beat some eggs with some oyster sauce. I have literally pulled all my super rares. Now I'm on alt arts. You'll beat the eggs with oyster sauce and then fry that with the ham, and then put that on top of your rice. So good, so easy. Yeah, spam's another method that you could use. The oyster sauce, yes! So good. Oh, another Kazuamon. Hell yeah! Oh, we do have some pineapple I should eat.
Yes.
Today I wanted to make sure I was okay to stream. I have a sensitive tummy. I knew Guillemon was in my future. If there's one card I liked in this set for alt arts, it's definitely the Guillemon. Like, it's not powerful by any means, but like the artwork is really cool. If I could get a Ravemon, I'll be happy here. But I doubt it'll be Ravemon. It'll be Victory Greymon! Victory Greymon! Trident Gaia! I think last time I spent more than 30 on a single card was an EX1 machine. Yeah, EX1 machine room was crazy. Those were the days. It's just sometimes weird to like think back and like look back at old sets where a card was like $30, $40, and then afterwards it was like $5. The Kazuha is waifu tax. Last pack. Last pack luck. Come on. Come on. No, we got one more box. Bam. Nope. And that is it for this one. Okay, so then we go that. I'll put it in order for the wife.
Oh, thank you.
Do that. Blitz gray. There we go. Here you go.
Twinkle.
And we have finally come to the final box for this stream. This is the last box, and if I open an Omni or anything, the stream ends. So, let's see what happens. Kind of happy my stream didn't like crap out on me today.
Me too.
All right. Let's go. First pack, you got this. I doubt it. I sincerely doubt it. Keenan Crier. I just need that Ravemon. One alt art Ravemon to end it. Then I think I have literally 4 of every alt art in this set. I think that's a Victory Greymon. Nope. It's just a Medieval Gallant. It's even worse. Midday for you right now. It's all good. I will say, like, I'm probably gonna pass the heck out after this. Kreskurman. The fact that I've opened probably enough secret rares that are alt arts, but not enough for a super rare kind of baffles me. Grey Knights. I probably will be building Ravemon. I don't know if I'll build it like this set or in BT13. Because BT13 it'll be a lot better. It has a lot more synergy to it. Black Mega Gargomon. Dark Knight. Man, bum rushing these pack openings takes a lot out of you. A Kazuamon. No, I'm just looking at what you're doing.
Sorting?
Yeah.
What do you think I'm doing? Juggling?
Yes, you're juggling. circus, Afro. Wait, that's too many YouTube shorts. Keenan Crier. No Zort defeat. I don't think I'm gonna get a Zort defeat. I think Zort defeat is allegedly a 1 in 5 cases. So lower statistics. Oh no, please don't be the alt art I think it is. Okay. I'll take this over the Mega Gargomon. But I need a Ravemon! Just one time, box, give me the Ravemon. Not the regular art, please. The alt art, please. Shine, I believe. Yeah, Shine Gray Ruin mode. That's a good one to end on. You know, I think that's pretty good. Unless I can get the double shine, that'd be hilarious. Ame no Alhabari. Keenan Crier and Metal Gray. 3 more hits. 3 more hits. Wait, 2 more hits. Sorry, 2 more hits. Yes! 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 It's the Ravemon!
Yay!
Oh. Okay, so that tells me that out of this entire stream, I might have opened a complete playset of alt arts out of 3 cases. And at the same time, I'm probably going to have to go hunting for 4 Zord defeats and 3 more silver Omnimons. Okay. Well, feels good opening all my alt arts without having to get them off somebody, because honestly, I like the fact that I can know for certain that I'm the one who opened the pack with scissors instead of tearing them from the tab and potentially having a corner ding. Like, nothing against people who do that, but like, sometimes you get a card in the mail and you're like, bro, yo, a secret too? Let's go. Okay. Pretty good box. Pretty good box to end on. I think we good. I think we good. Okay. We good. What would my last SR be? I would guess... If I were to guess my last SR, I would probably say it'd be Ravemon. Need more purple or the Ultra S. Bam! Nope, it's the Zed. Okay. I have no more hits in this box, because this is my last pack. But we're going to open this anyway, because we're not fools. Cherubi and Ame no Ohabari. Well, that is it, everyone. Thank you so much again for joining me on this stream. I will be compiling all the data of everything that I've pulled from these 3 cases today. And stay tuned for a video on Tuesday next week, because I'll be doing kind of a tactical Tuesday review on whether EX4 is for you or if you should go with singles. But to be fair, as a collector, I will always get multiple cases because that is just how it is. Nico Brando, welcome to the stream. It's all good. No, pulls were amazing. I think I got a playset of all the alt arts that I needed, so I think we are completely good on here. Just making some updates and news on that. Next week, I will probably be doing a kind of a review and anecdotal of like, hey, this is the stream that I did. And yeah, if you guys need anything else, just let me know in Discord or send me a message. And with that, everyone, again, thank you so much for joining me on this stream of EX4 Alternative being case opening, and I will see you all next time. This is DIGI-PANDA, and logging out.